are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the ball, feel no winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the floor, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You're a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the game. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back again to another edition of Sports Live, brought to you by BlueClouds Media YouTube channel. We are back with another content regarding Chelsea Football Club. Yes, absolutely. We'll be looking at another another topic from Chelsea FC. Like I said, today we'll be looking into the pivotal moment of Chelsea Football Club's 2024-2025 season. With the halfway mark reached, we'll look into the team's performance under Enzo Maresca, team building in the moment established at the end of a previous campaign of this last season. Key topics will include a recent confirmed transfer of Dario Essugo and highly anticipated future arrival of Essugo Quenda. One of these these two players are going to be top players in terms of the future. So yeah, we invite you to participate actively in the live chat as we analyze these development, product future, match outcome, and addresses your questions as they come in. Why is this music keep playing? I'm wrong. Man, this is not a trailer. Oh Lord, God help me. Sorry about that. That's not what I intended to play, but something else is playing on the yeah, something like that. But anyway, I'm playing something else. It'll take time to figure everything out. But thank you, guys. We are live with another interesting show. So wherever you're watching us from, don't forget we're streaming live on X and YouTube. The guys are ready. I'm a bit late. So apologize for being late due to some few technical hints on my side here. So as usual, we are live again. So stick with us. Do not go anywhere. Nate Zion, Stephen G, and Tyler in the studio will give you, bring you everything that you want to hear today regarding those two young players that are I'm almost there. I say imminent. They will be at the football club very soon. One will come, I think, the following season, 2026, right? And then the other will join this summer. So sticking that, do not go anywhere. We'll be right back in a short break. All right. Good evening, guys. Welcome back to the show again.
Riley. Hello. Joining you from a very sunny Lincolnshire. It's very, very sunny out there. Not even a cloud in the sky. It's absolutely beautiful.
What time is it? What time? 5, right?
11 past 4. 11 past 4.
11 past 4. Okay. Yeah, still haven't figured this out because my time is ahead now. So
only for another
5.
12 days.
Do what, Steven?
Only for another 12 days, and we're back to our normal timings.
Yeah, because now we're like, I think I'm an hour ahead, so it's like 4 hours.
Yeah, 4 hours time difference at the moment. Yeah. It's just gone midday for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
12,
so it's 4 hours time difference at the moment.
Exactly. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I wasn't sure Steven was going to join. I know he said he'd be off yesterday, but I wasn't so sure if he was going to join.
I had stuff that I had to get done yesterday, and then I might be around tomorrow. I'll let you know for sure. I've got to go to an event tomorrow, so I might not be around. But yeah, I was around today. I just had to sort something out for the event I'm at tomorrow. That's why I joined a bit late. So, well, I'm late. I was literally just having a press join the studio. Had the tab open.
Oh, okay. Okay. You guys seen everything, right? Riley, you saw the content for today. You make a few research.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. So let's get started, people. Right, mid-season.
I'm glad you're ready to go.
Right, let's start off with mid-season search, ladies and gentlemen.
No, Riley, you're taking my job away from me.
Done the wrong one again.
No, I intended to play because I was going to go through headline and Riley jump into it. All right. Sorry about that. But anyway, big up to everyone joining us here in the show. Oh no, God!
I'm so sorry about that, people. Apologies about that language.
Okay. I apologize for that wrong sound bite over there. Sorry, we don't mean to click on that one. Good thing we don't have thousands of people watching. Whoever is watching, we apologize.
Oh no!
Anyway,
what are we gonna do with you, Nee? What are we gonna do with you?
Oh, good grief!
I need a slap to wake up this morning. I need a slap. Few slap.
Oh, do you know what?
Yeah.
That's going down for the bloopers reel at the end of the season. That's going down for the bloopers.
All right, we're looking at Enzo Maresca's season so far, midway through, and we're very close to end the season. International break. We want to review where we are now and where we were last season. Comparing, has Enzo Maresca done enough? He started very well. We can't say it's going to end badly, but because we have about 9 games to go, so there's no more games left for Enzo Maresca to redeem himself. But still, he's not proving himself out there among the top traditional 4 or 5 clubs in the Premier League. We'll look into Maresca's team building, what has gone wrong in terms of his the injuries, captainship, him himself tactically. Does he have a plan B? Does he have a plan C, D, E, and Z or Z? We'll be looking at all of that nitty-gritty, and we have just half an hour to go through that. Then after that, we'll look at the a few transfer with Dario Essugo and also Essugo Quenda. Those 2 players, we'll be looking at them, what their attributes are, what they can provide to the team as time goes on. I've seen a lot. I would say I've seen a lot about Essugo himself. He has so much attribute, the way he plays, the way he presents the ball, like it looks like Casado. For me, it looks like him, the way he plays the ball. But he's still young. He hasn't improved himself in the Premier League yet. but I believe that he can do bit when he joins us in the summer. So those are the things that we will be talking about. So if you're very, very interested, you have something you want to join, you want to add to today's topic, do me a favor. The link is right there. I'll send a link there later. But then in the chat, you can get yourself engaged in the chat. Let us know what's in your mind. Send them through the comment section. Thank you very much. And I apologize for a few, wrong things that we started with. I hope that it doesn't bother you guys. But anyway, let's go. Let's start with I'll start with my man down here, Mr. Raleigh Tyler.
Yes.
How's the season go so far?
Do you know what?
Tell me.
At the start of the season, we were absolutely cracking at the start of the season. Yeah, maybe dropping points and all of that, but we started the season really, really well. But okay,
go for it.
Okay, right. So, first couple of months of the season was pretty well, despite the fact that dropping out of some competitions as well. Let's be honest with you. But mid-season, what is going on in this football club? What's going on? It is absolutely shambolic. With 4 plays, we should be lower than that because of the standards just has dropped. Yes, against lower teams, we could have done better, but the worst result came against Ipswich. Absolutely disastrous. We cannot do any double over them this season now. This is terrible from us. Their standards has dropped this mid-season. If we drop standards now, we barely will have time for, next season. Even if we win the Conference League, we won't be able to go in our place for Europa League. So we need to step up the gear now. We need to step up the gear because otherwise we drop out of Europe completely as a whole if we fail on Europa Conference League. This club, the men's side, not the ladies' side, I'll come to it a bit later,
Right.
This is embarrassing for the men's team.
Let's focus more on the men's side today. Let's focus more on the men's side.
Well, let's say that if we drop out the Conference League and we lose our hopes of reaching top 4, that's it. We are done. This club cannot complete all 3 trophies in Europe, but no other clubs are supposed to be doing. There was never a third-tier club football until a couple of seasons ago. So we could actually be the first club to reach all 3 European trophies, all 4 if you count the Super Cup. But we got to perform better at the end of the season, Serge. We got to make sure we push the top 4 because otherwise hopes the Champions League are over because the standards dropping.
You did speak of dropping 4. What do you think has really contributed to Chelsea's form drop? Would you say?
I think the game plans that we've had, we cannot seem to find a way to upgrade it, to improve on it. This is the problem with this club. The standard of football has decreased. There's no way we could perform under pressure without putting pressure on the other team first. This is embarrassing. I have the hatred for us going out on top 4. But if it's like this, we deserve to be dropping out of Europe as a whole. We've got to improve game plans if we have a chance at a trophy this season.
What about personality on the pitch?
Personality on the pitch, we've got to be better. We've got to be stronger. That's all I have to say.
All right. Thank you very much, Tyler. I'll go to Steven. Regarding team building, he's related. He feel like the team building, the way we attack, the way we set ourselves up has really contributed to our form drop in the league. I see other options. I'm sure Steven will raise other points that has contributed towards Chelsea FC's form drop this season. Steven, what would you relate to Chelsea's bad performance in about 4 or 5 games, 6 games now, 7 games now? What would you say it has?
You say 4 or 5 games. Our last 4 or 5 games, the performances haven't been there, but the results have. And people say, yeah, but look who you played. I'm sorry, but you can only play what's in front of you. If Southampton beat Arsenal, yeah, people mock them, right? But if Arsenal beat Southampton, oh, it's only Southampton. And the same goes for Chelsea and all the other big teams. Reality is, that's who you're playing on the day. You can't do nothing about that. You don't choose the schedule, right?
Exactly.
The way I look at it, right? I think I said at the beginning, like, people, like, Chelsea should beat Copenhagen, but I didn't think it would be as easy as some others were expecting, yeah? They're a solid team. They've got history in terms of they have been in Champions League a lot. I think last were in Champions League about 3 seasons ago. I think Europa League last season. So it wasn't going to be a walkover, right?
Yeah.
There's always got to be a tough game. Then you factor in the fact that the sporting directors and their squad building's been appalling. If you got the right profiles that the manager needs for his system to work, yeah, we're not sitting here for the 3rd season in a row going, what's going on at the club, right? If we went out and we signed players who are the profile that Maresca needs, or that Pochettino needed, or that Graham Potter needed, etc., right? You aren't having this conversation of 5-6 managers in the space of this ownership. But because they don't do that and they just go, we'll just get whoever we want and the manager will have to work around it, it makes things a lot harder. It also doesn't help that when it comes to midfield, and look, I know the whole Reece James experiment in midfield is unpopular. I don't mind it. I've already said I think it can help with his injury history, for one. And I think he's been available for about 14, 15 games now, with the one game he did miss being due to illness. So he's been available for a long time now, pretty much. So maybe, just maybe, we are moving past that. I think we've missed Jackson. I said it before, the hold-up play, his connection with Cole Palmer, and how the team really sort of runs through them two and how they play together. But yeah, I mean, at one point, we didn't really have depth in certain positions, and then we went and got rid of everyone. So it's like, so we're struggling, and you've just gone loan, sell to every single player that was our depth. And it's like, do you not understand, like, you're meant to be sporting directors, you're meant to build a squad that a manager can use and utilize to reach these targets, and instead you've built it to then 6 months later go, now we're going to decimate it, we're going to get rid of everyone, we're going to destroy it. Yeah, I mean, you know that Lavia was injured, yeah? At what point did he get injured? He got injured before January, yeah? At that point, if I'm the sporting directors, I'm thinking in my head, we've got 2 players out on loan. One's playing in France. He's absolutely balling out. Andre Santos. Big shout out to him. Incredible goal on the weekend, by the way, to win the game.
Crazy goal.
And the second one is Leslie, who hadn't really played for Southampton, but he has been in the Premier League. He also brings a bit of height, which we don't have in our midfield. So you could have literally just gone, we'll go get him. Instead, you went, we'll get a Mugo from St. Etienne, pay money to sign him when we've got 2 players out on loan that we could just go, we'll call you back and you can stay at your club. And then we're going out and getting another midfielder and another winger, which we'll come on to later. And it's just like, at what point does
these
Egghead Barley go, I need to sack these guys because the way they're running it on the football side? Granted, he's involved with somebody's decision.
But we keep talking about these. Don't you think that
to not do what they've done? It's so
I don't understand.
avoidable.
Steven, we keep talking about these sporting directors. Don't they learn? Don't they, know that we don't need these players? Don't you think that Egbali and Bowley are also in line with what these sporting directors
do? Bowley's involved. I literally was just saying, like, at what point does he just go, okay,
I don't want to put a blame on the sporting directors all the time. We have to look at these owners because they are issues.
I always look at
these players to be bought.
I always look at the sporting directors. You know this. They're the 3 main people who are involved in these decisions. Ed Barley, yeah. I don't mention Feliciano. He's sort of a distant guy, despite being Clear Lake. I think he's more there for accounting purposes, to be honest with you. Yeah?
Okay.
He's not really involved in decision making. It's more Egg Barley, Lawrence Stewart, Paul Winstanley. And they're the 3 I always go for. I always say, you're done. You need to learn from your mistakes. And we're how many years deep of having that trio together? Because obviously, Shilton and Stanley were only here from about the January of season 1. So you're still about 2 years deep into having those as a trio, I guess, so to speak. And you can see that in terms of what we're bringing in, like, it's all well and good getting young players, just as we always say, and I'll re-emphasize this again, don't strictly sign young players. We have Cobham, which has good young academy players, as seen with Tyreek George starting to break through now. Joshua Champong obviously started that last season, yeah? We had Raksaki get his debut. We've had Antwi got his debut the other day. We've had about 5-6 different Cobham prospects get their debuts this season. Use Cobham. Don't just buy external young players. Use Cobham, buy experience, integrate it together, and then you might win something. But we're going kid. I want to sign them all.
So you were saying that some transfer that has been done, the January transfer window, that has contributed towards our form drop this season. They are more.
We were already on a bad run. It just made it worse because we were saying we need a third choice striker or a first choice striker, whatever rank you want to put it in. We needed another striker as the bottom line, yeah? We didn't get that. We said we shouldn't get rid of Vega despite him crying about wanting to play centre-back, even though he's never played centre-back regularly in his whole career, yeah? Because you knew what you were signed to do. That's your left-back depth gone. Bang. Another bit of depth gone. We've got Leslie and Santos out on loan, who we could have recalled with Lavia being injured. We went, no, we're going to sign another kid. Bang. Another issue. We got rid of Carney Chukwemeka. Another issue. Who's back up to Cole Palmer now? Dewsbury Hall. Right. Big issue. Dewsbury Hall should not be near the starting 11. Yeah? Even in the Conference League. Respectfully, look, I get it. Like, I don't dislike Dewsbury Hall. I just think he's not Chelsea quality. I think he could be. I think he's Premier League quality. Just we overspent on someone we didn't need to spend on. Is my big issue with Dewsbury Hall.
With that Dewsbury Hall signing, I feel like it was just Chelsea trying to help Leicester City out with their financial problem to get Enzo Maresca, who they wanted from the football club.
We helped Leicester. Atletico helped Chelsea. Chelsea helped Atletico with the Gallagher and Felix deals.
Yeah.
It's just, what are we doing, man? Like,
just helping each other out.
Here, go and get some experience, at least 3-4 experienced players, yeah? Because, as I said, I think I said it last week on our show we had. I can't remember which one, but I'm pretty sure I said it. Where it was, we cry out for experience. We want that experience. The thing is, if you're the Chelsea ownership, and this is, I don't completely disagree with this, just I don't, like, I neither completely agree nor disagree. Their view now is going to be, well, we've had Palmer for at the end of the season, it'd be like 2 full seasons. We've had Noni here for about 1.5, 2 seasons. There is more we're gonna get into with that. Oh, no, my point is, if you're them, you're looking at it and going, well, the players we did get are now experienced, but that doesn't mean you can just sign kids. You need to bring even more experience in to build it, because now you've got Tyreek George, Joshua Champong, and all them lot coming through from Cobham. Then you've got Esteval, Essugo, or however you pronounce his name, coming in. You've got Quenda coming in. Obviously, 2 guys we're going to talk about in the next hour, 2 hours, right? Again, young players. Where's the experience around them going to be? It's lacking.
Exactly. Young players' experience is lacking. And I haven't even said mine regarding to why our form has gone deep. I mean, it's gone down so badly. I will give mine on it. Let me go through some few of the comments as acknowledge all of you in there. Welcome, guys. Welcome back, guys. Mass from the Mass Sports World, and we have a team CFC. Big up to you, team CFC. So it's Thursday, our Nations League semis Go Holland, go Canada, go Mexico. Also, we'll be looking at Matt said that Chelsea still cannot overcome the Red Devils or the Red Londons. Team CFC said, do you think that we have a chance of losing the final against Betis? They have been very, very good lately. They score a lot of goals. I'll give you my take on that.
There's nothing to say that Betis or Fiorentina are locked to get to the final. Only one of them can. And neither one could get there either.
Betis are not that good. It's just like they're playing a slow league.
Betis and Fiorentina got lucky in the round of 16. More so Fiorentina. But
if you see what Anthony's been doing and what he's been doing in the Premier League, the way different. When you play in the Spanish league, there's so much room, so much time. He's got so much time on the ball to do those little flick and tricks. Not like the
Germany, basically.
Yeah. All right, so thank you very much, my good friend, Team CFC. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Sports was like, can you get? It says you can get top 4 according to him. I think Chelsea can definitely get top 4. Team CFC said I think it's the owners who are instructing the sporting directors in making these decisions for these signings. Clearly, on an asset management company, we are heading talent to sell. We are holding talent to sell and profit. All right, that's from him. And it's Andrew, big up to you, Andrew. Andrew is in the building today. He says, good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Andrew. I hope you're doing very well. And let me know how your day is going for you. What do you want to say, Tyler?
Major breaking news this afternoon. According to the Eye, Pete Hall from the Eye, Chelsea are considering whether to pay a significant fee to get out their obligation to buy Jadon Sancho from Manchester United this summer. Now, he joined the Blues last year. Right, if I'm going to send you the big news.
Where is it coming? Who reported that? Who reported that?
Oh no, these reports have been coming out for about a week. It's just getting more traction now.
Because from what I know, that I also reported I read earlier that Chelsea are not willing to sell Jadon Sancho.
I think even Ornstein's mentioned it in the last week as well.
That they will sell him?
No. That there is a get out clause for Chelsea, but it requires them to pay a significant fee. Okay. It's been mentioned by multiple people, Ornstein included, in the space of the last 7-8 days. It's just picking up more traction now. Okay.
So Chelsea are considering whether to pay a significant fee or to get out of their obligation to buy Jadon Sancho from Manchester United this summer. The forward joined Blues on loan last year on terms that include a 25 million obligation to pay to make the deal permanent at the end of the season. So to me, I don't know how much it is for Chelsea to pay. If it's over 10 million, I'll say then don't do it. Keep him and loan him to other football clubs. You make your money back. That's what I'll say. Buy him, loan him, and then you can make your money back from him. But there's no sense in paying 10 million for a season. I think it's saving too much money. 3 million is what you can pay for a season, isn't it, Steven? It's not what we pay for Joao Felix for 3 million when he joined Chelsea.
I can't remember off the top of my head, but there are some loan fees that are like 5 million, 8 million.
Yeah, I think Felix was around 3 to 5 million when he joined Chelsea. But 10 million, it's like a loan fee. It's too much money to pay the money for him and then loan him. Thank you very much, Tyler, for the the news you just shared with us. But like I said, it's a few things that have contributed to Chelsea's bad performance this season. Beginning of the season, we saw the unity, the telepathy, the understanding between Nicholas Jackson and Cole Palmer. Once one is being away, especially and when Jackson leaves, because people don't see what Jackson does on the pitch besides missing chances. That's all we see. But the build-up play, the turnovers, is always started by Jackson. A lot of them, the pass goes through Jackson. Either he lay a long pass to Jadon Sancho on the left-hand side, or Neto, or maybe Madueke on the right-hand side. Then he gets back in the middle again, or him taking the ball upon himself with that long run from half I would say deep line somewhere around the 18 to progress with the ball to wherever it end up. So most of our transition starts from Nicholas Jackson. Him being away for a few games have really affected the team. And the understanding, like I said, with Cole Palmer and Jackson is not there. Yet we also haven't seen a lot of improvement from our wingers. Jadon Sancho and Noni Madueke have been missing. And also Neto has also been missing. So the
just before you cut your wingers hasn't been there. Noni's been injured,
Yeah, Noni's been injured, but he's not been good. I'm just saying, from the whole beginning of the season, he had a hat trick. After that, he's been vanished. He's been gone. The goal that he scored, I would say it wasn't his goal. Was it Tariq George's goal or somebody else's goal?
No, the tapping. It was Chalobah on his return from
the
line.
Chalobah's goal that he tapped it in. So our wingers hasn't been great. Cole Palmer missing Nicholas Jackson. It's not Nicholas Jackson missing Cole Palmer because the team have gone a series of games, 7 games without Cole Palmer scoring, and they've won game. But his contribution has been, his contribution in terms of assists and helping the team win games has been there. So these are the things that has also affected Chelsea Football Club or the team for not scoring goals and winning certain games that they needed to, like losing the game against Arsenal and all that is because Chelsea doesn't have the players that were there from the beginning of the season. Arsenal also, we have to give credit to Arsenal. Chelsea were there for Arsenal to beat them. 3-4 goals. But Arsenal couldn't do it. When Chelsea are doing very bad, Arsenal couldn't do it. But when Chelsea rises, that's where it became a problem for Arsenal. They were banging more goals. But I think Arsenal beat Chelsea by 4-5 goals last season, isn't it? 7. Didn't they beat Chelsea by 4 goals?
Who, Arsenal? It was 5-0 or 5-1 at the Emirates last season, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Ironically, Palmer was missing that game through a flu or a cold. Yeah. Ironic because his nickname is Cold Palmer.
All right. Andrew said I think Nicholas Jackson is overrated. What happened to McGew? He's also injured. I think it has to be with his
injured in the game on deadline day.
Yeah.
That's
the
whole issue of why we keep banging on about. We were saying we needed a third striker.
All right, so we're gonna look into where we are now and where we were last season under Enzo and Mauricio Pochettino and see the trajectory. Are we on point? Are we ahead of where he was last season at this time, or we're fall behind? Steven, where were we last season? We're ahead. We were ahead last season.
No, so we're ahead now. We're ahead now to where we were.
Okay. So still, we can't take anything away from Enzo Maresca. It means that he's still on point, isn't it, Steven? And Tyler.
Put it this way, right? Last season, we're on 49 points now, yeah? We're in game week 29. Last season, we didn't hit 49 points or pass it until game week 35, where we hit 51 points.
Okay.
So we are literally about 6 game weeks ahead in terms of what point we hit around about that points total. The other thing I'd say is when you look at it from a standpoint of how many goals per game conceded, how many goals per game scored, on average, we're scoring 1.82 goals per game. Last season, it was 2.02, so 0.2 higher last season. But, and this is the main thing for me, last season, bear in mind, obviously, last season is across 38 games, and that's why I'm using the per game metric as well. Mm-hmm. Last season, we conceded 63. So far, we've conceded 37. Last season, per game, we conceded 1.65 goals per game. This season, we are conceding 1.27 goals per game, so nearly 0.4 goals less per game this season than what we conceded last season. Also, the other point I want to point out, when you look at the goals, we've got 4 players that have at minimum matched or surpassed their goals total from last season. We've got 6 that have done that for their assists. and we've got 7 that have done that for their overall goal contributions. So there's progress in individuals in terms of their numbers, but also in terms of as a team. Granted, we're scoring 0.2 goals less, but at the same time, to counterbalance that, you're conceding nearly 0.4 less, so you're kind of net gaining 0.2 per game, if that makes sense, on goal difference.
Absolutely. Big up to you watching us live, Felix. I think it goes by the name Felix Jacqua. Big up to you. Thank you very much for joining us here, Felix. More from us. Mas said, Jackson. He said Jackson speed opens up others for
opens up. I think he means opens up space for others.
Yeah, he does agree with what I was saying, and he said injury. Yeah, injuries.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bitch.
To be fair, really. We've had less injuries than last season, which is definitely a factor in why we are outperforming what we did last season. It's definitely a factor in that, for obvious reasons. If you've got more of your starters and your stronger backups available, naturally you should be picking up more points than what you did the season before.
Right. Thank you, Steven. Tyler, I was expecting you to say injury. That's why I keep pushing you, but you never mention injury. All you worried about is
the injury. The injuries. That's what I'm going to say. The injuries has been concerning, but the fact that we have good players, informed players that are injured, these backroom staff does not have the power to save them, but what we expect from them is to diagnose the problem and they have their player resting for them to get back on the pitch one step at a time. Embarrassing.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you, Tyler. Guys, don't forget we're streaming live on 2 platforms. We're live on X. You can find BlueClouds Media on Discord, BlueClouds Media on X, BlueClouds Media on Facebook, BlueClouds Media on YouTube. But we are streaming live at this moment to just 2 platforms at the same time, which is X and YouTube. You can find BlueClouds Media channel on your smart TV. Also, do not forget, when you go on your smart TV, go on YouTube, you see BlueCloud TV boldly on your screen, and you can see these handsome face and the gentleman down there, and then the other man there who screen and his camera is off. I don't know what is hiding behind the camera. Only God knows. Yeah. You can see us there. We're there right on your TV. Go on it. Click on your TV. Go on YouTube. BlueClouds Media. See that man? He's hiding behind the camera. That's the man. That's the man.
I had to turn my camera off for a second. That's all.
Oh, but don't mind me, guys. Okay. We Felix said, my question is why is these owners keep on buying kids and no proper striker that can help the team move forward? The thing is, that is their model, but they will. Trust me, Felix. Trust me. I'm saying, I always come up with news, right? I know our sources, or my source is telling me there will be a top striker in the summer. There will be a top striker. What I was saying is the reason why we couldn't bring in the striker in the January window is the striker that we're going to bring in were either going to be too expensive, but will be cheaper in the summer if indeed the striker wants to join Chelsea. And to be honest with you, everyone wants to join Chelsea. Everyone, no matter how bad it is.
We signed Caicedo when we finished like 10th place.
Yeah. 10th place.
That's what I'm saying. If you're attracting players at that level when you're sitting mid-table, it just shows the levels, because this isn't a dig at Arsenal. It's just me sort of stating facts about Arsenal and Tottenham and teams like that, where they went on droughts without getting Champions League and ended up more in Europa League. They kind of struggled to get those players that were really sought after top-end talents.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Chelsea, okay, we can look at hindsight. Maybe it's not gone as well as expected, but Chelsea, when they're sat mid-table or even as low as like 13th, 14th, we're getting players like Enzo Fernandes and Moises Caicedo. I'm just saying, it is quite telling to me, and that's not even a bias thing. It just is kind of telling to me that the fact that Chelsea can still attract these players when they were in those positions. And then you look at Tottenham and you look at Man United this season in particular, and you wonder, like, how are they going to attract players? Like, okay, you got Maresca on loan. And I think there's, if I remember rightly, there is an obligation or an option in that in the end after all the discussions. But are you going to be able to be fair, it's Tottenham, they don't normally spend big on players anyway. They have a few seasons where they do to sort of quiet the fan base down on their protests, and then they go back to not spending. But can you really see one of those two teams attracting any top name talents in the summer? Granted, man, you have financial fair play issues to deal with as well. But Tottenham, for example, I can't see it.
They haven't even increased 5% on their ticket prices again. So next season, Man United, 5%.
Why are you shocked by that?
5%
Most of the
added
teams
to
are
their
doing freezes, aren't they?
I heard in the radio today, I was like, they were discussing why do we keep increasing ticket prices, but then we don't get entertainment we're looking for. And that's something that I've been talking about. Even though I pay $60, $70, $80, $100 to go and watch a football game, and I don't get that pleasure, I don't get that entertainment that I'm looking for. I want to see some kind of a different kind of entertainment, dancing or some musician on the sideline entertaining me. If I'm going to come on there and watch boring football like sometimes Chelsea has been exhibiting on the football pitch, boring sideways football, doesn't record any goal, doesn't even have any shots on target. I want to see some form of entertainment, so I can remember when I go back home. Hey, I pay $80, I pay $100 to watch a football game, and I was able to see Ed Sheeran or Beyonce on the sideline twerking for me to get excited with.
Crazy sentence. Crazy.
That's what I want to see. Ed Sheeran or Beyonce or Rihanna twerking on the sideline for me to get happy and then go away, but not to come over and watch 90 minutes of football that is very, very boring, like Pep Guardiola is doing in the Premier League, destroying football. I want to see twerking, and I'll be happy, and I'll walk away with it.
Crazy sentence. I mean, on a side note, I know when I did it, you saw the post that I put up that I have actually purchased tickets to go to my first Chelsea women's game in a very long time. Yes. And that's got to be the game against Liverpool at Stamford Bridge, of course. I might end up getting tickets for a game before that if we progress versus Man City. Obviously, Man City have injury issues we found out about today that might last until after the second leg, so it makes it slightly easier for Chelsea. So if Chelsea get through, that makes those games, because I think the semi-finals, if I remember rightly, they're always on the weekend, so that makes it easier to attend. So I might end up getting tickets for that as well in the end. But
good.
At the moment, I'm planning on going just a Liverpool game, but we'll see what happens in the Women's Champions League. But I know that, to my knowledge, I know they do have stuff like DJ and stuff like that at the women's games.
All right. Felix, my answer to this question is there are two ways Chelsea can qualify for European competition, but the main objective is for them to make a Champions League qualification. Chelsea winning the Conference League trophy, they have the edge to make it to Europe, whether Champions League or Conference, not Conference League, a Europa League. One of them, they will make it through by winning.
Conference League winner goes into the Europa League.
Europa League
and Champions League winners go into Champions League. So you go one competition up. Obviously, Champions League, you can't go a competition up, so you just take a Champions League place if you finish outside the Champions League places in your country. So, for example, when Chelsea won the Champions League in 2012, they didn't finish in a Champions League place. So Chelsea then got put into the Champions League for 2013. We all know what happened the following season, knocked out in the group stage, the only time that's ever happened to Chelsea. And then we went on to win the Europa League. So it worked out in the end. But the other way I'd put it is, if Bayern Munich win it, and obviously we know Bayern Munich will go get a Champions League place through the league, then I think it goes to one of the lower ranked nations get an extra place, I think, because it just goes down.
Thank you very much, Stephen G. Stephen G, thank you very much. I can't hear myself very well, can I? I have to increase. All right. Hello. I don't know.
We can hear you fine. It's just on your end.
Okay. I think I can hear. Sometimes I can hear myself.
Oh,
All
sometimes
right.
it's like a double loop type thing.
Yeah. Anyway, we're still on. Keep your questions coming. There's lots of questions here, Steven. If you want to answer some of the questions, just let me know, and then I'll give you the chance. So I won't answer everything. Yeah. Felix said, anyone know a striker in mind they're looking at this moment? We will tell you.
The main two that we are aware of.
Yeah. Just like Steven said, that's what our sources are telling us. That Gilchrist will be the guy from Sporting CP.
I think Sesko's another one as well. Just quickly,
I won't take Sesko.
I think he's another one we are looking at. I wouldn't take him, but I think he is another one we are looking at.
So 2 strikers, one from Germany and then the other from the Portuguese league. So it means that Chelsea will have 3 or 4. 3 players from one club. The club called Sporting CP, Sporting Lisbon. 3 players from there. If we get Gilchrist. Yeah.
You said 4 initially, and I was trying to work it out in my head. I was like, where's he got 4 from?
No, I said 3 players.
I swear you said 4 initially. I'm not joking. Because I was questioning it in my head. I was going, 4?
No, yeah, I think I said 4. I said 4 and I said 3 again. Yeah. I thought Enzo Fernandez was coming from there, but it was coming from
Enzo
Benfica. Benfica, yeah.
You completely threw it. I was imagine going, I know, like he means like Essugo and Quenda and obviously Bucharest, but where's this 4th one coming from? And I was trying to think about it. There isn't. You had me down with myself, Nick.
Incredible. So I think that we've answered your questions for you. Okay, that one was the striker related. Then more big up to Mont's Chelsea perspective again in here. I can't catch my brother up. His streams are a bit early, and I don't know. I don't want to say it here because it should be private. More like it says more like people, more likes people, more likes on the show coming from my brother Chelsea perspective, aka Coachella in the building. Big up to you, brother. I hope you're doing very well. We got more here. Big up to you. Wish you more life, and then I hope that you can grow older and see your great grandkids. Absolutely. All right, so we're gonna move on from there. We're looking at these 2 players. We've looked into the mid-season of Enzo Maresca, where he is, the trajectory of the team, the injuries, what have really hindered the team from progressing, from moving on to get to where we think they have to be. But if you look at now and last season, we are ahead of the development. Enzo Maresca first season with over 26 players that he has to work with. He's giving a fair chance to other players to prove themselves. Some haven't gone to do it. The likes of Christopher Nkunku, although he's struggling, he wants to play in a certain position. I always tell you, I've been a footballer before, and I've watched football since 90. Italian 90, I started watching football. I watched Italian 90. I watched US 94. I've watched France 98. I've watched Japan, Korea up to now. I've watched all the workouts from 1990 to now. I haven't missed any of them. So I know what a good footballer can be. No matter how you are, if you're a footballer and even you're a right-footed player and they put you on the left-hand side, if you're a good footballer, definitely you will play well. No, you won't be maybe extraordinary as you will be on your right-hand side, but definitely you put up a good fight on that left-hand side. We've seen Azpilicueta. He's never put the foot wrong. He's a right-footed player. He always end up playing at the left-hand side, and he put up his best. 10 out of 10 all the time. Azpilicueta. Why can't Nkunku do the same thing? So these are the things that we're looking at, the what has really hindered the progress of this team. Injuries play part of it, and also transfers that we did in the January transfer, players that we sent out on loan that some of them we could have kept them. Kano Chukwuemeka were one of the players that we could have kept them. Even that we could have even called Leslie Ugochukwu back if we knew that Lavia got injured before January transfer window. So it means that Lavia will be gone for a while. So why do we have to send lots of midfielders out? That's a big question.
It wasn't a case of sending them out. It's just as simple as we could have literally recalled one of the 2 that we did have out, Leslie or Andre.
Exactly.
It's not even didn't need to send anywhere out because they don't fill the position that Lavia does, because obviously Carney doesn't, for example. But yeah, I mean, before the other day where he got 8 minutes, Lavia played 55 minutes in January. So that was on the 14th of January. So you had a whole 2 weeks to recall someone, and you decided to sign someone who we then got told isn't going to get many minutes because we're going to just use it to adapt, and then he's going to get loaned out to Strasbourg next season.
Okay. All right. Let me go to Mr. Tyler and see what he's got to say regarding some of these incoming, strikers that you've had. Have you had any striker that Chelsea have been linked with, and who would you prefer Chelsea brings in before we move on to the other players?
All I'm going to say is I hope both of these are going to be useful to the club, especially Quenda.
No, I'm saying the strikers that they've been linked that will join us in the summer, not the young players.
No, these are the two players I'm talking about.
No, I'm actually regards to the question that was being asked. Have we heard of any? Okay. You have any answer to this question here on the screen?
Striker in mind? No. Got to be a useful one. That's all I'm gonna say.
Do what?
All I'm gonna say is get a usual striker. That's it.
So what would you prefer? You useful striker, but what would you prefer? They bring it in. They bring him in.
I don't know at this point.
Do what?
I don't know at this point.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. All right, we'll move on from like I said, a few of these strikers have been linked. Like I said, we might end up seeing Gyökeres, or we might end up seeing Essugo from RB Leipzig. Essugo at RB Leipzig, yeah, from Germany. So I'm not so sure about these German players. We've had a series of them that hasn't gone well. Kai Havertz is one of them. And Kuku is also one of them here at this moment. And also Timo Werner. I wouldn't count Timo Werner.
I count Timo Werner, but whilst I count Timo Werner, I can acknowledge, unlike a certain Shai Havertz, that at least it seemed like Werner was putting in effort to try to improve and get better. Whereas Havertz, I feel like, is just like another Nkunku, where there's an element of laziness in his game.
Okay, so that's what we will be looking at as time goes on. But big up to Felix, more from sincerely the team. The team Chelsea will do very, very well if the striker and goalie problem are solved. God help Chelsea. Thank you very much, Felix, my man. Says Jonathan David too. Jonathan David will be a good. I was like, if we need an emergency striker, David will do a good job. Was it a few days ago? I saw a goal that he scored. Few days ago. I was like, where is this guy coming from? And how he handed the ball and then tap it in was just, was just good.
No, do you know what makes me laugh about that? Remember when I used to say to you, he's out of contract in the summer. I'd take him on a free transfer to bring someone in that's got experience in Europe and stuff like that. Yeah, you went, no, he's terrible. I don't want him. And now you're like, I'll take him. I'll bring him in. How times change.
Yeah. Look, he wasn't impressive in the what was that? The just ended tournament. What tournament was that? Was in Copa America. The one that I think was America playing part of it?
Copa America.
Was America in it? United States.
I was going to say is a tournament for American teams now.
No, Copa America was, America is not part, doesn't play in Copa America. But because they hosted the tournament here, America was in the. No, Jonathan David is, Canadian. So Canada was in there. Canada was in there. Musk can help in that on that aspect of it. Canada was in the competition, and he wasn't that impressive to me. That is why I was like, no, because I've seen this team many times where players are good, but you bring them from the other leagues and then it doesn't work out. I want to see more of him. And lately, he's just caught my eye. He's just caught my eye. Like, he can do the job. Let's give him the chance.
I was on the get him in for a free transfer train before Neve even acknowledged it.
All right, Felix said, I know Nkunku is just being careful with play due to his regular injuries and playing him out of position. If it's making things worse for him. And then more from
different positions, just quickly in response to that, because there's only one more after this.
All right,
otherwise. He's played about 2-3 different positions. He's played out wide, he's played as a 10, he's played up front. Yeah. He has played in 3 different positions, and his lack of effort is evident no matter what position he plays for us. That's why there's an issue. That's why we get on his case. That's why we get so angry and frustrated with the guy. In reference to Nkunku, obviously.
Okay. Andrew said Gyökeres for sure, but I know these owners won't sign players over age 25. Is he over the age 25?
He's
26
or 27.
26.
But his name has been said a lot more now, so I do. To be fair, I even said to you before, like, there is talk that we might be, and I've not revealed where I got this from. I won't, for obvious reasons.
Yeah,
there has been talk that Chelsea may move it slightly, like it may be less strict on the under 25 thing, and it may be less of a thing. Because you've got the players like Palmer and stuff like that. You've got a core of your team now for the most part. So they might be relaxing it a little bit. So we may get a couple of players of that age.
Okay. All right. So thank you very much, Stephen G. We're gonna move on. We're gonna continue our streaming. Move on to another aspect. We'll be looking at the young talented player. We look into the details of it, the transfer price to this 22 million euro transfer mark player, and we're looking at it. What was that, Stephen? Your voice was out.
About £18 million.
£18 million. And from what I saw, to be honest with you, £80 million for that player, he's not far off from Caicedo. Look and compare the price that we spent on Caicedo. Caicedo is Premier League proven. This guy is not Premier League proven, but statistically, this guy is pushing up. His numbers are good.
I mean, there has been reports that is why he's coming in, is to
help
be like the backup to Caicedo. They see him as a similar profile. You could just block those, because otherwise it'd be notifications from that website. It won't do anything if you block it. It's fine.
It's not even doing nothing for me. Like it's freezing. I don't want to freeze it.
Oh, that's fun.
Anyway.
But yeah, I don't know how regularly he's played before this season. I don't think he's played much before this season. You could go to see what other seasons they have for him. Just quick, where it says 24-25 on the drop down.
All right. So yeah. Oh, this season.
Okay, so it will include academy. So that's what some of that is definitely academy. But if you go overall balance, we can decipher what's academy and what's not. And then if you click show, it'll do it.
Oh,
so where it's got the drop down, if you click show.
So he's won one trophy. I don't know what trophy it is. I think Portuguese champions, probably last season with FC Porto. That's when he won it. Yeah.
But if you scroll down for a second.
Give me a second.
So he's played in La Liga this season.
Smash the like button.
Okay. He's played La Liga 20 La Liga Liga Portugal 26 games.
Yeah, 26 games. 17 in La Liga.
Is this Spain La Liga? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in the Spanish league too.
He's in there at the moment on loan with Las Palmas.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought he's still with the FC.
No,
But
I think this is the guy we were looking at getting in January, but it turned out we couldn't because he'd already played for Portugal once this season. He'd already played for Sporting once this season, and then he went on loan to Las Palmas, so he wouldn't have been able to join Chelsea before the summer anyway.
okay, so he's played in two top leagues right now. I don't know what Liga 3 is. Probably I don't know. Probably.
Hang on, I might be able to get that up. Give me 2 seconds.
He's played in the UEFA Champions League. He's got 2 appearances from UEFA Champions
League. In Liga 3, actually, it's hard to tell because it's definitely not the German one. I know that much.
Right.
The German one is like 3.liga or something.
He's got a little experience, a little bit of experience there. Champions League, UEFA Youth League also. He played in the UEFA League 9 games, and the UEFA Champions League 2 games, and Portuguese League 26 games, in La Liga 17 games. So he's got lots of experience.
Oh, I've clicked the wrong thing now. Shoot.
Do you want to open it on your side?
No, I've got it on my phone.
Okay.
So he's played his first game for Sporting Lisbon first team was in 2020-21. He got some minutes in the league. He played 2 games for them the next season, 1 in the league and 1 in the Champions League. Then the next season, he played 10 for Sporting. He played 4 in the league, 1 in the Champions League, 2 in the Europa League, and then 3 in the Taça de Portugal. And then the season after, he got another 10 games. Oh, I stand correct. I stand corrected. The 3 games in the Taça one wasn't the Taça de Portugal one. That was a different cup that season. Then the following season, he played 4 in League, 1 in Europa, 3 in Taça de Portugal, and then 2 in the other cup competition. He then went on loan to Chaves in Liga Portugal, played 14 games for them. That was in that same season of 2023-24. Went back to Sport and played 2 games this season before moving on loan to Las Palmas. I've just realised that the profile picture for that account has changed again.
Yeah. I know why he's been changing. All right, Tyler in there. Guys who are watching us live on BlueClouds Media YouTube channel. My name is Nate Zion with my co-host Stephen G. And our wonderful second co-host is Tyler Raleigh. Yes, Chelsea fan. Very, very strong Chelsea fan. Andrew said, I agree. Unfortunately, Cuckoo is another Sterling from Andrew. Felix said that he's 27 years old. Is that Gyökeres? Is that to good Gyökeres? Okay.
Yeah, I said he was 26 or 27. I wasn't certain on which it was.
Big up to I want to 3 love you forever. I want to love you forever in the building. She said a big up to Nate Zion and everyone joining in the show today. Big up to you. I want to love you forever. No, definitely you are awake. I know you've been on this platform for many years. So yeah. Thank you very much for finding the time and joining us here. Keep the fire burning. Up to Chelsea, UTC. Dario is going to be a great player for Chelsea, according to what Felix Jacka just said. Felix, thank you very much for joining us here on the show. As usual, your questions and the comments are very, very engaging. Keep it coming. Team CFC, big man, big up to you. It says it's gonna be a long summer. We have so many players to get out of the door too. Hopefully, doesn't scupper our chance of getting our first choice targets. Thank you very much for that rally. Now I'm gonna go to Tyler himself. Tyler, these players we're talking about. Dario Essugo, I think Essugo, right? Dario Essugo is the name. I'm not sure if you've seen the highlights of this player. If you have, what do you think he's going to bring to this team?
He's going to bring momentum. I am definite for sure he's going to be bringing momentum in to this club because of the batch of appearances he's made in his career. I mean, the problem with him is, of course, scoring. That's where we need training on that piece.
All right, thank you very much. He said he's going to bring momentum. He will be bringing more backup in terms of what we're suffering right now. We can't trust Lavia to go a whole season with Lavia, and who is also there to help.
Can't put that pressure on Caicedo to play almost every match. That's the other thing that we need.
He's our first choice. You have to remember, he's our first choice. It means that he will be the guy to be playing those big games, like those top traditional 4 top teams. So if you're going to meet a team like us now, and we need help, we know that Caicedo is the guy to start. If later on in the game, Caicedo get injured or tired, we know we can bring is it Dario, right? Dario from the bench, Essugo, to come and help out. So, and guys, go and watch clips of this guy. I know sometimes the clips doesn't tell the whole entire story. It gives you bits of his tackles and the intensity that he brings on the pitch. But he's always spot on. He plays with confidence. He plays with maturity. At his age, if you look at how he plays the ball, how he drives the ball, the turnovers, and how he moved the ball from that deep line to the halfway line in the center, and also he doesn't just blast the ball. He's always looking for the right option before he passes the ball. Those are the things that I was looking at when I was watching his highlights. When he gets to the 18, he wasn't just thinking of blasting the ball. He was looking at his left and right and look for the right option. That is something that Chelsea this season have suffered with. Caicedo hasn't got it right. Some of this, final third delivery has been a bit poor. Some also from Lavia, and maybe I'll say Nicholas Jackson, also number 1. Typical Nicholas. Final third has been very poor. What was that, Stephen G?
To be fair, I don't expect much in the final third from Caicedo. The one who I'd expect it from in the future that isn't here at the moment is Andre Santos, because as I'm sure many people are aware at this point, that player, Andre Santos, is an absolute baller. B, he can play in a deeper role, and he can also play in a more advanced role. So expect him to be more involved in that. Caicedo, you don't expect much from him in the attacking third. He's normally deeper and helping to protect the back line.
My main point of what I was trying to say is the way he carries the ball, the way he let the ball go in the final third. He plays the ball with maturity. That's my main point. But like you said, we're not expecting them to be scoring goals. Whilst we have wingers over there and a striker, we're not asking many goals from them, but we expect them to utilize those set pieces when they get them chance and when they get that chance in those positions, especially the centre backs. So these are things that we expect them to get better on. Our sporting directors, set piece coaches need to get better in terms of defending. This season has been much better than last season. Last season, we couldn't even catch a break in conceding goals. We couldn't.
Set pieces.
Yes, conceding goals from set pieces.
Neil, yes. I've said it to you before, and people go on about, we got this set. Hang on. People go on about, we got this set piece coach, this, that, and the other, and what has he done? I'm sorry, but when you've got a team full of players who, for the most part, are under 6 foot, what do you expect is going to happen? Genuinely, what do you expect? I don't think we've got a midfielder that's over 6 foot tall that's currently at the club. Genuinely. Because you haven't got over 6 foot from Caicedo. You haven't got it from Enzo. Who else do we have? I mean, my point is, Lavia is not over 6 foot either. Like, none of our midfielders, I don't think, are over 6 foot. Palmer's a 10/winger, and he's about 6'1", I think. But he's the man that takes your set pieces for the most part. So you lose the height aspect from him. It's only really our centre-backs that have any height. Other than that, we don't really have any. So it's like, I hear what you're saying in terms of we need to score more from set pieces and we need to defend them better. This isn't like, I get what you're saying. I get what the wider people who talk about the set pieces are saying. And
smash the like button.
If our sporting directors are just recruiting players who are under 6 foot, you've got no chance. What do you expect? Oh yeah, let me just play a short pass and just pray that something works out instead of putting it in a box. Because if you can't put it in a box because you don't have people over 6 foot, there's no point us having set pieces because nothing could come of it. Same thing with, at the moment, I mean, I don't think Jackson's 6 foot. He might be roughly that. I'll need to double check, right? But by no means is he a giant. Yeah, he might be 6'1", actually. But my point is, yeah, and this is what it all comes back to. At the moment, we're playing Neto up top. Neto's not over 6 foot, and we're still trying to put crosses in the air. And it's like, what's the point? You're putting a cross in the air to a man who can't jump high enough to header it. It just makes the whole point null and void. Like, what's the point in having these players if you're just not going to play to their strengths? The strength of having Neto up top, he has pace. Play it where he can run onto it. If it's from a crossing position, drill it across the area towards a 6-yard box for him to run onto and tap in. It's really not that difficult. But instead, he's about 5'9", 5'10", maybe. Let's hit it in the air where a defender's going to clear it, because that is genius. Well done decision-making by our players. To be fair, I say that. Kukurea came in with a diving header this season, so I can't... So it kind of makes my whole argument weird.
All right, Steve, I'm not taking the microphone away from you. Big up to Deep Prince in the building. Let's go to Rally Tally because he's about to head out. Let's go to him for a second. Let's give him the microphone for 60 seconds to plug himself and wish him the best rest of the day. Big up to
Make the right decisions. Make the right decisions here. Make the right decisions, sporting directors, because one wrong move could mean the end of any trophy hopes next season.
UTC, brother. Up to chills. All right, Tyler. See you other time and take care of yourself, brother. Take care. All right, Tyler.
See you later.
Nice to have you on as usual, Tyler. Take care, brother. Take care. All right, so guys, we still got a lot of you on watching live on X and YouTube. 22 of you watching live on YouTube. 11 of you watching live on YouTube, 22 on X. Guys, don't forget we were streaming live on these two platforms, X and YouTube. And you can watch us on your smart TV. Absolutely. Go on YouTube right now on your smart TV, push the remote, and then go on YouTube. Make it bigger and make the screen much more bigger so you can see my my black face right on your screen. And then Steven also, you can see his white face on your screen. So then you can see us 4K. Yeah, if you have a 4K TV, you're going to see me way, way better because I got 4K camera bringing you nice view right in your homes. Absolutely. D Prince, big up to D Prince. Team CFC, big up to you, Team CFC.
Smash that
like button. Smash that like button. You want to hear this? Smash that like button. Yeah.
Yes, smash that like button, guys. Smash it.
Let's go. Let's get that like button.
Let's get it up, baby. Let's get it up. Deep Prince, big up to you. Team CFC said, who is going to take the L? Though we won't have 5 midfielders going into next season. Essugo has to go on loan, or Lavia out the door, or Santos sold, one of them. So we're gonna put our heads together and give you a better way we can solve these problems. Yeah, we'll tell you who's gonna go out of the door, because definitely there are other players on loan. We have to let one of them go. So we'll tell you that. Do not worry. It's not going away at all. D Prince said, big up everyone today. But why are we keep on bringing in building every season when it is obviously the system is clueless? I pray Essugo should not turn out like Bakayoko, another Monaco player.
Well, Essugo isn't Monaco though, so it's not an issue.
Yeah, he said doesn't want to turn up. He doesn't want to turn up like I said, another Monaco player. Yeah, no, he's not a Monaco player, but anyway, he doesn't want to turn up like that. We saw how. I mean, he's probably giving him that trait of Bakayoko, that long legs, tall body, and tackles. And then at the end of the day, we brought this boy to this Premier League. And after one of the games that he came on, received first yellow card, second yellow card, and a red card. He was off. Back to you. No, back to you.
Oh, I thought you were on about Essugo. Essugo, in I think it's his last 3 games, has got 1 yellow card and 2 sending offs for double yellow card, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, his tackles are wild. It's just like Caicedo. He has to be a bit careful. I'm sure they will help him out.
Caicedo gets so many BS fouls given against him, bro. The amount of times I see Caicedo win the ball and the ref gives a free kick, and it's like you can clearly see that. Say he's coming from this side and he makes a tackle. You can clearly see the ball's moved in that direction, and it's like, well, the ball's moved its path. So how has it moved the path if he has not touched it? Like, it makes 0 sense. Also, side note, Chelsea women are playing in the Women's Champions League tomorrow, first leg away to Man City. Kira Walsh is back available. Kira Walsh is back available. She's travelling with the team.
Women in trouble.
Huh?
That's not women in trouble.
Why Arsenal women?
I thought you put something out there. Key players. Is it? No, Man City women. Man City. Yeah, Man City.
Because they were already missing Hemp and Greenwood until it looks like until after the second leg, which happens next Thursday. They're now missing Khadija Shaw and also Fujino scored the equaliser on Saturday in the final of the League Cup. So Khadija Shaw and Fujino are both out. Hemp and Greenwood were already out as well. So that's 4 big players for them that are missing. So they're in trouble. Big trouble.
Big trouble.
You've got Kira Walsh back. So that's good.
All right. Thank you very much, Stephen G. DJ Sab, big up to man like DJ Sab. Man like DJ Sab, big up to DJ Sab. Stop receiving. Blocking people's ears over there. DJ Sab said, big up to everyone over there. Stephen Nee and Steven, big up to the comment. Everyone in the comment also. Rally Tally, thank you very much. We hope to see you again tomorrow as usual. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Felix, guys, let's enjoy a bit of our music over here. Let's enjoy a bit of our music over here.
They say I wouldn't do it like I want. They say I couldn't do it and they feel. They say I wouldn't do it and I fall. They say I couldn't do it and I did. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. Since the sandlot with football, I knew I would have it all.
Okay. I'm a champion is what they're singing over here. I think Chelsea must stop ambushing and hijacking the transfer market. It's bad character. Felix Jacko, big up to you, silly Felix, man like Felix. Felix said knee. What's up, Felix? Say knee. Hold on a second. I'll keep taking this. Knee, are you a Ghanaian? Absolutely, Felix. That's why I could say your last name, Jacko. Yeah, absolutely. I'm the man. I'm the brethren from the motherland. GH. I'm the guy, to be specific, from Greater Accra region. Thank you very much, Felix, for joining us here as usual. Felix, share the link, and we got some nice bonanzas coming up in the future. I won't say it now because I don't want the devil to hear my plans right now, so I keep it in the pocket for later. Later on, I share with you guys, so we can see your face, Nick Zion, and always, yeah, man like Steven is hiding his face from I123. Love you forever. Oh, I123, you got it wrong. Steven's face is right there. All right, so we can see your face from Love you forever. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me bring this volume down here, music volume down, so it won't distract what we're trying to do here. All right, people, thank you very much. DJ Sab said no midfielder is leaving. Fernandez, Caicedo, Lavia, Essugo, and Santos in is it in or I think it means end. And
who's leaving.
Okay.
But Palmer's returned to Chelsea to get scans and stuff on this injury he supposedly got.
Oh Lord.
I'm not worried.
No, we're thinking of Nico coming back to play.
I'm not worried. I don't think he's going to be out for Tottenham. I think he'll be back for Tottenham.
Okay. All right. DJ said kind of looks like this the one who leaves on a permanent deal to Dortmund.
Yeah, but Kane doesn't affect the other positions, so yeah,
Kane is more of an advanced role attacking midfielder. So yeah. Wow, good work, brother. Good work from Felix. Thank you very much, Felix. Felix, I got something I want to share with all my Ghanaian brothers and sisters out there. So shoot me a message. Shoot me a message on X. Probably I might let you do work for me back home in Ghana in that precise. Because I also connect to all those all our brothers back home, especially Nigeria, Ghana, all those Facebook content creators, those that have an account. We have to work with them. I need to work with all those accounts and then see the way forward, trying to link them out. And also we'll be doing some few, I'll say some few giveaways very, very soon. A few giveaways. We'll be giving out jerseys. We'll be giving out tickets. So those I think those in London will benefit from the ticket giveaways. But then our brothers from Africa will benefit from the jerseys. Either replica jerseys, either we'll make sure we get you guys good jerseys. Especially, we'll make sure it's being signed. If we don't get the players to sign it, I'll sign it myself. And I'll put my signature on it and then send it over to whoever wins it. So this is how I'm going to do it. Wherever the accounts are coming from, we'll do the draw from those specific countries. So we'll make sure people grab them and send them to them, meet them in certain points, and then give the winners their either it will be airtime, which will be very, very good for our brothers in Nigeria and also our brothers in Ghana, or jerseys. We buy them, we send them over, and then they give it to those people in a certain location. If you're in a crowd, maybe they can say you can meet them at the Kwashi roundabout, and then they'll give it to you at the mall, Accra Mall section. So yeah, something like that we're trying to do. So we'll connect all these Facebook accounts that are in a Ghana location and also Nigeria location. So I have to find representatives of all these people that we can connect all of them together in those specific regions. So it's not going to be easy, but I'll find a way to get it done. I hope we've gone through a series of them right now. So the last one, before we hop off, one more content or topic that we're gonna go through it. Giovanni Quenda. Giovanni Quenda is the player that we will talk about. Steven, I've watched just a few highlights, but not as much as I've seen from is it Essugo, right? Essugo, yeah. I haven't seen much of these young talent. I saw a few highlights from X. What do you make of this guy?
I've not seen much of either of them, to be honest with you. You
haven't, but from few reports on other big accounts, is he going to be a world beater with time on his side?
Potentially could be, but then you could say that for most young players. But yeah, I think it's got to be interesting how this works out. Obviously, you've got him. He's a right winger. I think he's left-footed, if I'm not mistaken. If you scroll down, it should tell you whether he's left or right-footed.
All right, Felix. Thank you very much. Felix said he's in Canada, bro. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. You're not far away from me, Felix. You're just 4 hours away from me. I don't know how far you are from the Canadian border, but from where I am, I'm in Michigan, so it's just 4 hours away from the Canadian border. Not far from me. So it depends on where exactly in Canada you're located, but I'm not far away from Canada. Anyway, thank you very much.
Another Canadian, just like
Matt Gunaman. Yeah, Sasky. So we got two Canadians who really love this show. Actually, there are three. I forgot her name.
Is it Melissa?
No, Melinda or another. She is close to Mars.
I remember. I always forget who it says, but it's Sasky that normally comments, isn't it? About they spoke to him. Bro, I'm terrible with names. I really am.
You know what I'm very terrible at? I can't keep women's name in my head. I don't know. Very bad in keeping female names.
I'm terrible with any names. Genuinely.
All right.
Bro, so I literally could be told someone's name, and then by the time I get say I'm about 30 minutes away, and I'm talking to someone, I could genuinely forget their name by the time I get home 30 minutes later.
Happy birthday to
What the hell?
What are you doing, bro?
I've been waiting for this song for years. Finally, I found it, and I'm playing it without even knowing that I have this song in my list. So now I know where the song is. I can find it. So when people are celebrating their birthday, I'll play it for them. Yeah. All right.
You'll forget which one it is, and you'll cycle through all of them.
Do what, Steven?
I said then you'll forget which one it is and cycle through all of them.
When I need it, yeah. That's when I forget.
You need to make a note of which is which.
Look, I have the theme program over here, but sometimes when I'm in a hurry, then I push run buttons because each one is list 1, list 2 is on the mixture. But sometimes I forget to click the right one. But this music is not coming from the mixture. It's playing from a list of music, and it was all mixed together. But anyway, Felix said Fernandez going to Real Madrid. Is that story true? No, that's not true. That's not true. There's no bit of truth in that story. Do not take that at all. Do not waste your time reading any story regarding Fernandez going to the Real Madrid. It's never true. I even made a very video of Fernandez landing, a short video of Fernandez arriving at Argentina. You guys can check my account, look into my shot, and give it a like. Watch it and give it a like. Give it a like. All right, Felix. Okay. Nehemiah, big up to you, Nehemiah. Nehemiah, where have you been, brother? Says that we are having a clear out in the summer. I think about 7 players will be leaving. 7 players will be shown the exit. Nehemiah said, yeah, Enzo wants Madrid. Let him go. No. That's not true, Nehemiah. It's never true. Enzo is a proper Chelsea. Enzo is a proper Chelsea. I'll tell you. If you see certain instances, I remember there's one game that we lost either the finals against. Was he here when we lost the finals against Leicester City? He almost fight with the supporter when they were climbing up the stairs. Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah. Some gobby person was chatting rubbish.
Yeah, he's not happy. He doesn't like that. Enzo, if you want to see if a player is a proper Chelsea, look at their behavior when they score goals. The way they celebrate. Tell you, Disasi is one of them, but obviously maybe it's not good for Chelsea. But he's a proper Chelsea because the effort that he put into celebrations tells you how this club means to him, and he wants to make that happen at Chelsea. But maybe it won't happen. You get what I'm saying? So that is Disasi. That's the proper Chelsea I'm talking about. That's from Nehemiah asking that question. Also, DJ, I think I sent a link to you, DJ. Check your DJ. Check your what's up. X. Check your X. Yeah, DJ, you're missing it. DJ, I sent it to you. Check your X. I just click on it. I'm in your X message right now. I just went to your X messages, and when you click on the StreamYard link, it brings you straight here to the studio. DJ, I told you I'll send it to you every day. I even gave you the topics, the show title of the show, and everything. Check it, DJ. Check it. I can do that.
Hop off in a bit as well.
Yeah, I mean, all right.
So what I'll do when DJ joins, I'll stay on for like 5-10 minutes. Then I've got to hop off and sort something out.
All right, so let me do it. Let me send it again. I don't think it's old one, DJ. This is today. DJ, I just click on the link and it's taking me to the studio. Hold on a second. He's taking me to the studio again. I'm gonna look for a different DJ. You're gonna see me twice. Okay. All right. I'll use my.
What the heck was that?
DJ, I'm here. See. What am I doing here?
He's confusing himself again.
I don't know what this one is seeing, but anyway. I mean, the studio DJ is here, waiting for him to hear. So I don't know.
There's
I
four
mean, the studio DJ is
in
here,
here now.
waiting for him to hear. Yeah, it is.
I'm here, bro, but I don't think I'm on the thing, am I? Can you guys hear me?
So yeah, we can hear you.
I can hear you.
Oh,
There's
see.
four
Oh.
people in here. I'm presuming one's knee again. There's four in here now.
Yeah, it is.
My logo's not come up on there. That's why I was asking.
I'm
here.
Hold on,
bro.
Now
I gotta
we
mute.
sort of try and figure out which one's him.
But I don't think I'm on the thing, am I? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's lagging.
I can hear
Oh,
you. There's
so-
four
oh.
people in here. I'm presuming one's
What's
knee.
going
There's
on,
four.
Lee? What are you
Oh.
doing?
I'm hearing repeats coming up, man. What's going on?
Yeah,
Yes,
this
that's me.
happens sometimes.
no,
That's
there we go.
better. Now I'm on my link. Now I can see myself. Big up, guys. Big up.
Big up, big up.
All right, big up, DJ. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. Good. Busy day at work today, man. Just busy. Glad it's over for the day. Glad it's over for another day.
Until tomorrow.
Yeah, bruv. Until tomorrow, mate. Yeah.
All right. So Nehemiah said, I had Sancho can play. Sancho can play at 10 if he can start him there or put him as a striker. Lord Weapon Nation, big up to you yourself, Lord Weapon Nation. And Nehemiah said, I don't think that Sancho will buy him. I'm not so sure. It didn't come out very well, but anyway. DJ, we what we're doing today is reviewing the season so far due to international break. We're reviewing season. We've looked at where we are now and where we were last season under Mauricio Pochettino, and it sounds like we are doing very, very well. And in terms of our trajectory, we are very, very up where we're supposed to be, and where we are in the league, we're doing better. And also, we're looking at the young, two young players that have been linked. I wouldn't say they've been linked.
They're signed.
They're signed for Chelsea.
Essugo and Quenda, yeah?
Quenda,
yeah, we've talked about Essugo already. How he is. Reports are saying he's going to be a backup for Caicedo. And I've watched. I went on X and watched a few clips on this player, and he's outstanding. He is outstanding, and he will get better.
Yeah,
and he will get much more better. But what do you make of these? Young players coming in.
Yeah, listen, I keep saying we're signing kids, and it's the same old scenario again with these two. Look, I'll just say, they've still got a lot to prove. Obviously, Quenda, I'd say, is supposedly supposed to be the next best thing coming out of Portuguese football now. He can play a very wide variety of positions. Obviously, he plays a right back, right wing back, can play on the right wing, can also play on the left. And he's got he's left-footed as well, which makes it even better than when he's going on each of the sides. So he can do it. He can do a job on either side if need be. But he's still got a long way to go. His development's been brilliant at Sporting Lisbon. I have to say that. They've looked after him pretty well. Obviously under Amorim, he done wonders with him as well. But I think obviously everyone thought he was going to go to Manchester United because of the strong links with Amorim. But I'm actually glad he's one that we've actually managed to pull off. Now the question will be now for us is does he get into this Chelsea setup in 2026, or is he going to be one of those ones that we're going to bring on board and then sell for a profit afterwards? I'm hoping he gets his chance. I mean, it'll be disappointing if we ruin this kid's career and let him just go on. Because I don't want to see this happen to him. I saw that already happen with Angelo Gabriel, which I was disappointed about. I don't want to see this happen to this kid as well. And hopefully he'll come in and he'll do a good job for us when need be. On Essugo, excellent signing as well. He just needs to get his he just needs to get his yellow cards down. He goes into too much rough challenges. Yeah, he's a bit like Caicedo. Very much gets booked, but he needs to ease that one down. And I think, again, depending on who our manager is going to be next season, it depends. They've got to make sure they get the best out of him, because I'll be real with you guys. I really don't think Maresca is going to be there next season. I really don't. I think there's going to be I think we're going to look at other options next season, especially if we get into the Champions League. I don't think he'll be the kind of guy that will be the one to guide us into a Champions League. But but for sure, these two players need to have the right guidance of manager when that comes in. And whether I think Maresca is that guy is another thing. I don't know if he is anymore, to be honest with you, but let's see what happens.
You agree with DJ Steven? He said doesn't feel like Maresca will be the guy in charge next season. You agree with DJ?
I think he might be it, but I do also think it is very much based on what happens in this back end of the season. I think realistically, if Chelsea are gonna get Champions League, I think he ends up staying, especially if it's by top 4. If they don't, then he's probably out the door. But the question really for me is, if he does go, who's really out there? There's not really anybody out there that we can bring in my opinion. The funny one I saw was Iraola linked with Spurs, and I immediately sent a message to my friend who sent it to me. I went, that's another manager's career down the drain. It's true though.
I wonder
Every
why.
manager that
I wonder
goes to
why, bro.
Spurs doesn't get backed and gets absolutely done.
Stephen, I'll be honest with you, bro. I can think of 3 managers that will be available in the summer. It's whether our club goes out and gets them. Is the profile of who they are. I'll tell you. One's Carlo Ancelotti. He's leaving Real Madrid in the summer. Didn't he just
sign an extension? I'd love Carlo back.
Apparently he's signed, but apparently they're looking at a new manager come the end of the season. He's going to be gone from there come the end of the season.
He's available. Back to the bridge, man.
I said Sergio Conceição. Nice just brought him up. He's apparently going to be leaving Milan. I think he's a good manager. I think he's better than Maresca. And the other one for me is Xavi. They're the 3 managers for me that we can possibly go and look at.
I don't think it'd be Xavi.
Yeah, I'm just putting out who's available out there. I've just put those 3 in there as
Steven,
just contenders.
What's your preference? What's your preference questions you're asking? You're asking which managers will be available, and they just give you the managers, and then you said no.
That's not profanity.
I know.
I said I don't think it'll be him. I just don't think he'll manage in England. That's just what I think on that. I'm not saying he's not available. I just don't think he's going to manage in England.
No, he's just giving managers that will be available in the summer. Right, DJ?
Yes, bro. That's what I'm doing, because they're the 3 managers that I think will be available. And let's not forget another one. Until he takes the French job on, Zinedine Zidane's another one to mention. But I know he doesn't want to manage in England. But that won't happen.
Be honest, he's going to do PSG, France, or Real Madrid, and that's going to be his career. Let's be honest.
Yeah, and let's be real.
I think we've all sort of said this at some point. Like, I've been saying it for a while now. He's had the chance to go to a club like Man United in the past. He didn't take it, and like, you've had so many top clubs. I think Bayern wanted him as well, and he didn't go there. It's like, when you look at the clubs he's rejected, it becomes more and more obvious to me that it's France, PSG, Real Madrid, and they're the only 3 unless he gets a massive offer from Saudi, like maybe then. But other than that, I don't think it will. But bro, I'd love like Carlo back. I think most Chelsea fans would, and I think he'll be good for this squad. I genuinely do.
I do, man, management-wise, definitely.
He'll make it work. He'll make it work. And also the fact that I think, and I've said this about Maresca plenty of times in messages, and I think I've said it a couple of times on here now as well,
Let me answer this question real quick. Let's look at the statement. Sorry. Felix said, I need to leave. You guys, may I know when you come on live? Okay, I'll say this. We're always live 5 p.m. UK time and 12.
No. Let's correct it. Currently, for the next 2 weeks, it's going to be time today, which was 4 p.m. UK, and it was midday for whatever your time is. In 2 weeks, we'll go back to our normal time, which would be 5 p.m. UK and 12 o'clock midday your time. Because don't forget the clocks. So it is currently 4 o'clock UK time when we're streaming.
Not to confuse them, or just trying to tell them the exact time.
But at the moment, it is 4 o'clock UK time. So that would confuse them. Currently, UK is 4 o'clock.
Okay. So I'll say this. We're usually at 5 p.m. UK time. But due to time difference, my time changed a couple of days ago, a week ago. It changes to, we move an hour ahead. So instead of 5 hours difference from Michigan and then London or UK, it's now 4 hours. So if I stream at 12 o'clock my time, it will be 4 p.m. UK time.
Mhm.
But in the next few days time, how many more days, Steven, for you guys
2
time
weeks.
to change? So in the next 2 weeks time, we'll go back to 5. So if you don't see,
I'll put it even
I'll
simpler
make
for
it
you.
different for you. If you don't see me at 4 o'clock, then it's going to be 5 o'clock. Simple.
I'll put it simpler for you.
Okay.
I think Felix was here at the start of the show. So for the next 2 weeks, it's the same time as it has been today. The start time is the same time as it has been today for the next 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Then when it changes, we will tell you 1 or 2 days beforehand that it's gone an hour later than what it currently is.
That makes sense, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, guys. I was just saying what. Sorry, I was just going to go back to what we were talking about. Sorry, Steve. I don't want to come off what you were saying about the show times. It's 4 o'clock because I know you said yesterday, Nee, that you were doing shows from 4 o'clock now, didn't you?
Yeah.
But I think today is it today? Is it today? Up until Thursday, right? Friday you'll be having a break. Am I right in saying that? Is what you said yesterday?
I'll be off on Friday.
Yeah. But then next week again, is it 4 o'clock again? If you're going to get for next week,
4 o'clock until you guys' time changes. Because you guys,
okay, bro.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think for the next. So let me get it straight. Tomorrow there's a show. Thursday there's a show. Friday there's not. It's got to be a couple days off. Then we're back again, right?
Yeah.
Because it's international break, we normally take a couple days, just because.
Yeah.
During international break, there's not really anything to talk about. But yeah, I think England play on Thursday this week, right?
Yes, it is Thursday. I think it's their first game, isn't it?
Or is it Friday? Oh, it's Friday. It's Friday.
Is it Friday?
Yeah,
7:45. I thought it was. What did I say? Thursday. Oh,
I thought it was
When's the lady-
Thursday because I thought when I
No, wait a
looked at
minute,
the fixtures, I thought the women's game was Wednesday, and I thought the England game was the next day.
that's what I thought. Ladies are playing Wednesday, aren't they?
Yeah,
Champions League.
yeah,
Yeah.
and we go win
So
again.
Oh, yeah, we've got to win, mate. There's no ifs or
Bro,
buts
they're
about that,
missing
bro. We've
4
got to
key
win,
players
man.
now.
We've got to, mate.
All
Bro,
right.
they're
Thank you very
missing
much.
4 key players now.
Thank you very much, Felix. Felix got it. So thank you very much, Felix. So we'll move on with Felix. Nehemiah, thank you very much. Nehemiah, so we should send Sancho back to Manchester United, not seeing Dortmund Sancho.
It depends on how much we have to pay as a penalty fee. If it's anything like 15, 20 million, at that point, you may as well say we'll buy him and we'll just loan him out.
Yeah.
Because it's only a few million less than what you're going to pay anyway.
I think with Jadon Sancho's situation, listen, I've been watching this guy play. I think we've been watching this guy now play now, Steve, for how I mean, he had to start the first 5 games, excellent. He's just
Bro,
let's
I said
be real.
it the other day as
he's
well.
been crap,
I've
isn't
said
he?
to
He's been
people,
crap.
He joined us and he was on fire for the first 10 games, I'd say.
Yeah.
And then
just
hasn't worked out since.
Not 10 games. Not 10
It
games.
was about 10 games. It was.
I just think for what the talent that he is, right? I mean, you know the worst thing of all is, Stephen, and about this whole scenario, bruv, right? Bros, yeah. I look at Callum Hudson-Odoi, right, and I'm thinking we could have kept this kid. He would have been much better than Jadon Sancho. And what do we end up doing? Look how he's improved under Nottingham. Look how he's improved with the right manager, the right environment. I know what you're going to come out and say to me. He's scored 5 goals as well. I get that. He's scored 5 goals so far this season. But he might not. I mean, for me, I think he's doing pretty well. I think he's the best. I've said it all along, Nee. I've always said it from the very beginning and day one. Callum Hudson-Odoi is a better player than Jadon Sancho. 100%.
The issue is I have no issue with us selling Hudson-Odoi. I think he's a good player. Might eventually get to a level where you can make an argument he's a great player. Yeah.
No,
my thing is, I will not hold the Hudson-Odoi deal against Chelsea in the sense of getting rid of him because of he had such bad injury history. Same with Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and it was a case of, well, at what point? Like we've had the same conversation about Reece James. At what point is it? okay, he's injured every few games. We got to have this conversation. And with Reece, I've always sort of held off because Reece did truly show that when he's fit, he is arguably top 3 right backs in the world. I think at one point there was the argument he is the best right back in the world, yeah? So that's why with Reece, I've always been, let's just see if he can last a few games. And now we're up to 14, 15 games. He's been available consecutive with one exception in that time being due to illness. But you can't hold that against him, man. Everyone gets ill. But for the most part, 15 games, he's been available with the exception of one due to illness and not injury for once. So
let's just hope he don't get injured international
maybe the way he's managing him and using him in midfield, we might get Reece back. Maybe. But on that note, Nee, I do have about 5 minutes to a half a hop off.
Yeah, you're gonna watch a game? What game are you watching?
Huh? I wasn't actually gonna watch a game. I've still got stuff to sort out. I've got to upload something for something I've got to do tomorrow morning. And then I've got an event thing that I've got to try and download my ticket for. That's what I was trying to do before I joined you. I've got an event thing to go to tomorrow between 3:30, 6:30. I'll probably go for about an hour. Depends because I've got to gather some information. So I should be around for tomorrow's stream. I'll let you know. I might miss the start of it, but I'll try and join you. It depends how long I need to be at the event because I've got to gather information. If they got information I need, I'm staying. If they don't do what I need, I'm out.
Okay. All right.
So on that note, one more say before I hop off, Nee.
Yeah.
Big up DJ, big up Nee, big up Riley, big up everyone in the chat. Like the stream. And also don't forget to subscribe, turn the bell notification on. Go over to X if you're on YouTube. Follow BlueClouds Media over there and on TikTok as well. If you're on X, come over to YouTube, subscribe over here, bell notification, all that stuff.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Exactly. Stephen, I've said it all. If you haven't subscribed on this platform, what are you waiting for? I know you're enjoying the live stream. We're entertaining you. We know bits. We know bits. You know.
We know what we're talking about. We don't try to give you false information and waffle. Yeah. That's what other channels do. We don't like to give you fake information. We try to give you verified, reliable information. And other than that, up the Chelsea, speak to you guys tomorrow, and let's hope the women's team go and smash Man City tomorrow.
No, for sure, bro. Up the chest, bro. Big up to you, Stephen, man. It's always great chatting to you, bro. Shame you had to go. Shame you had to go, man. So you had to go, but yeah. I just want to carry. You know what it was, Steve?
If I didn't have stuff to sort for tomorrow, I'd stay around with you guys chatting for as long as I wanted.
No worries, bro. It's just I wanted to talk to you about. We were talking about the managers. I was just saying, and there was another manager I thought of as well that could be available. That I think is a good manager. Just quick, he's Kovac. Kovac, the one who managed Bayern Munich. He done well. He's another one who could be looked at.
Is he the one that was also one of the other German teams?
Yeah, that's the one.
I want to say he's doing well.
I think is it Kovac? Nico Kovac? Is it Nico Kovac? I can't remember.
I don't know. The name rings a bell.
Yeah, he's another one. I mean, there's several managers that are available in the summer, bro. As I said, the reason why I'm losing confidence in Maresca is because I just think if he gets us to a Champions League spot, I just don't think he's the manager to manage us in the Champions League.
Manager.
Huh?
He's the Dortmund
manager. He replaced Emery. What is it? Chant or Emery Chant? No, not Emery Chant. The other guy.
Nico. Is it Nico Kovac? Is that his name?
Yeah, he's the Dortmund manager. He was appointed last month, the beginning of last month.
Yeah.
To replace.
He's been manager of Frankfurt, Bayern Munich, Monaco, Wolfsburg, and now Dortmund.
Sounds about right. That's the one. Was he also at Bayern Munich? He was at Bayern Munich, wasn't he?
Yeah, I thought he was. It rang a bell.
Yeah, he's another one.
He's
who
also
could be
managed
available
Croatia as well.
Yeah,
I'm sending his thing to Nee, so he has the image if you want to refer to it.
Okay,
it's in the group.
All right. All right, okay, Stephen, I'll get hold of it and I'll put it on my screen. But before that, Stephen, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the day and get stuff done. I know summer is approaching. Get stuff done. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Yep, no worries. I'll try and join you tomorrow. And hopefully DJ can as well.
Yeah. DJ, what do you think that we're a bit better in our performance compared to last season? The numbers are there where we are where we are now and where we were last season. There's vast difference. So don't we think we have to support support the bald man head over there?
I mean, look, the people will say the table don't lie in here, but what you got to take into consideration on this whole, we've been better. Okay, I'm not going to deny that, but the whole Premiership this season has been crap. If you actually stop to think about it, really, Nee, right?
I agree with you.
Yeah. Okay, what team has really set the world alight this season? You look at Liverpool, maybe, well, that's why they're in a position now. There's been no one that's challenged them. Man City have dropped off. Arsenal have dropped off. Aston Villa are now come up there along with Nottingham Forest. Who would have believed Nottingham Forest would have been in the position that they're in after the season they had last season? Yeah. Okay, you look at then Aston Villa coming up there. I mean, we're only up there on merit. Yes, we played well up until then. I told everybody, and I think we said it on here many times when people were saying we were in a title race. I said we were not in a title race. People were so quickly to come on to that. Oh yeah, why? All of a sudden Chelsea losing, the protests, why all the complaining? I always said it from the beginning, mate. We were never in a title race. But what I did expect this team to be doing is exactly what it's doing now. Even if we were playing great. Okay, I was still not expecting us to finish in the top. I was not expecting us to finish to win, to be challenging from the Premiership. And what I was expecting from this team was to be challenging from the Premiership, challenging for top 4, which is what we're doing. And that was my thing in the very, very beginning, bro. I did say it in the beginning: a cup, a trophy, and a top 4 finish, because this team is more than capable with the players that we've got. And they also had that season where they played together last year. So this season they've got that more experience. They can get us into a higher position. Right, so that is the reason why I said to myself why top 4 for me was a option for this, and why it's not going to change. Yeah, okay. But what I will say though is, in terms of that, Nee, is that the rest of the Premier. But then don't take away with the fact that we were playing well, but then the rest of the Premiership's been crap. The rest of the Premiership's been rubbish, bro.
I do agree with you. Nehemiah is wondering how many points does it think we could get. But DJ, what you said, you're really spot on. I've talked about this. I said, look, the Premier League has been downgraded. Why? It's one thing. English football is losing its way. The reason why English football become what it is now is the maturity, the kind of players they've been bringing in, the intensity, the style of football, the tradition, the culture. Now English wants to get away with the way they used to play, more physique, direct style of football, and entertaining football, which a little bit of flair with pace and power, trying to deploy or accept somebody else's style of football, which is the Spanish way of football. And that is what Pep Guardiola is doing. Pep Guardiola style of football is not sustainable. It's for a period of time. Go look at Barcelona. After the era of the Messi, Iniesta, Xavi, after those guys left the football club, what was the trajectory of Barcelona? The team was dead. So that style of football works on certain players. When those players leave, the team, it becomes difficult to find the similar players to play those roles. And not every player can play that role. It means that it's not good for every team. And that is what Pep Guardiola did. It took him how many years for him to get Silva, Gundogan, and who else? Gundogan and the other guy. Silva, Gundogan, and some other guy.
Gundogan and you mean who they signed this season, you mean?
No. Those players that have been playing that Pep Guardiola style of football, holding up to the ball, passing. Besides Kevin De Bruyne, there's another guy there, Gran and someone.
Gundogan, Silva, and who's the other one?
Rodri. Gundogan and someone, the other guy.
In the midfield, right?
Midfield, yeah.
Not Cover. You're talking about Silva, Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva and David Silva.
Yeah. Okay, Bernardo Silva. Yeah.
Bernardo Silva is the guy I'm talking about. If these guys leave the football club, Pep Guardiola's style of football cannot be executed, and they're struggling right now.
Yeah.
Now everyone wants to play that kind of football. Enzo Maresca, bald-headed guy,
but you see,
play football.
The bald fraud, bruv.
You're making the goalkeeper struggle unnecessarily. Everyone has to play out from the back.
Oh, mate.
Goalkeepers have been turned into outfield player. Everyone is doing it in the Premier League. The exciting football that we all used to know is been taken away. Now it's boring football. Go ahead.
Do you know what I'll say? One thing about Pep, bro, is one thing I like about Pep Guardiola is he won't stay to the same stuff. If it needs to be changed in games, he'll change it, and Man City will get the win or they'll draw, whatever.
What the heck?
Whereas Enzo Maresca does not change his tactics. He sticks to the same old bloody tactics, right? Yeah. Okay. And we end up, we either end up losing the game or drawing a game that we should have really won. That's because he makes his substitutions late as well. Oh, isn't he gone now?
No, I'm here. My camera.
Oh, you are? Okay, bro.
It was doing this.
Oh, seen.
Nehemiah, I think I 1, 2, 3 just told me the camera was just doing this, doing that. Focus. So I just fix it. Thank you very much, guys, for letting me know. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, and he doesn't change his He doesn't change his tactics. He doesn't have a plan B or a plan C, right? Okay, and in the Premiership, you need to have that plan. This is not the first division, right? Where you can maybe have one plan and one plan only, right? This is you need different plans when you're playing in the Premiership because that's the best league in the world. Yeah, you need to have another plan, and this guy doesn't have another plan, and this is the reason why we are losing games as we've been losing. And and this is why I said it already. This is why I don't think he's the guy, and I don't trust Maresca now to be the manager, to be the guy next season if we get to the Champions League. And you can say, "Oh, he got 4th place." Yeah, okay, he'll only get 4th place, bro, if the players start picking themselves up and think, you know what? Like John Terry said on his Instagram, I don't know if you saw that message he put down yesterday. You play for the badge, you play for the club, and you play at the back. What's at the back of your shirt? He put that out to tell all the players out there what they should be doing, right? Yeah, and that's exactly what they should be doing. If they listen to that kind of information and they get to the top 4, this won't be on Maresca, bro. This will be on the players getting this there because I don't trust this guy anymore to take us where we need to get. And fans can come out and say to me, I know some fans will say, oh, they're not looking at the big picture, what's going on. I am looking at the big picture because as it is, we've got a crap ownership. We've got 2 stupid sporting directors, okay, that clearly don't know nothing, that clearly do the wrong decisions all the time, so they're not going to get sacked. The owners are not going to go anywhere anytime soon. But what they can basically try and do is address the mistakes they've made. And one of the mistakes they've gone and made is doing what their strategies they're doing in terms of buying young and selling for profits, whatever you want to call it, and build for the future. You need to build for now. And if you were to build for now and get experienced players in next season, right? For me, Maresca for me is not the guy to be managing these players. This is why I said if another elite manager, does come available in the summer, again, it comes down to how ambitious these owners really are. Because as I said, I've named just 4 managers that could be available in the summer and all come in and do a much better job than this guy. Easily, because they've got the experience in winning leagues and they've got the experience of playing well in the Champions leagues. And that's what we're going to need next season. And you need players to look up at a manager and say, you know what, there's a winner there. We want this guy to manage us and get the best out of us. When they look at Maresca and they look at him as a bald fraud and go, oh yeah, he only won us the 1st division. We won a 1st division with Leicester. Yeah, Leicester City, bro, in the 1st division. Even that he almost ruined, right? Thank God they won it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So listen, I've said give him time. I mean, I've gone on your shows. I know people can say I'm more or less, I'm going back on my word of what I was saying. I was saying giving him his opportunity, but when I saw him against Arsenal on Saturday, bro, right? And I know we got injuries, right? Yeah. But the way he set out the team on Saturday and the way he goes up to the crowd after the game, all right, and apologizes to the fans for seeing that crap that we watched. And then on top of all that, the worst thing of all, which is making an embarrassment to Chelsea Football Club in itself, is you're being told by an Arsenal youngster, by a Arsenal left back or defender, try harder on the camera. That man, how the hell Chelsea fans are looking at up and down the country thinking, how embarrassing is this, bruv? How embarrassing is this?
I don't think it's embarrassing. I think it's embarrassing to that player himself. What have you achieved? You were talking to a manager who just won a
championship trophy. Yeah, he's talking to a manager.
Who won a championship trophy. What have you, Timber? What have you achieved?
So, but he's achieved things he achieved things in Ajax, bro. If you want to look at it that way, where they signed him from. Yeah, they won the Dutch. He won a Dutch Cup. He's won a Dutch league.
Well, he's also
So of
won
course he can say
a
that.
championship trophy.
Sorry?
A league that is very difficult. I'm sure when you
The
put
championship trophy of the Dutch league.
yeah, oh
I mean,
yeah,
bro, come on.
absolutely. You put the Dutch league in a championship, they probably wouldn't qualify. You put
No, they probably will. But I still,
you
but
put
bro, but
Ajax
listen.
in the championship.
Okay, you might call it an bad, but still though, bro, what my point is, right, bro, is he still was told
DJ,
by a player.
I understand your point. One way or the other. Let's not make this okay for the player saying whatever.
No,
he
it was
says
unprofessional on this
it's
behalf. Yeah,
unprofessional.
yeah,
It's
I get it. I
unprofessional.
get that. It was unprofessional. Yeah,
I understand
but
why
then he's going to shaking that same guy's hands.
Maresca. But yeah, that's not a good thing. That's
Yeah,
what I like about Enzo Maresca. He's not focusing on the unnecessary things. He's focusing on his team.
No. I know it's smaller things to point out, but just in general, the way he put that team out that day, bro. I said it. I know we had injuries, but so did Arsenal. In fact, I'm actually embarrassed for Arsenal because you know why? Chelsea were there for the taking, not just for a 1-0 loss. We were there to get battered, right? And they could only score 1 goal against us from their set piece FC, as I like to call them, from a set piece scored by Morena, right? Yeah, from a corner. Well, still a corner, still a set piece, isn't it, bro? I mean, corner kick, still a set piece.
There's a song for Arsenal, corner, Arsenal. It was on social media a while ago when they start picking up points from set pieces. Then there was a song for him, corner. Yeah, it was. Nehemiah, big up to you, Nehemiah.
Big up Nehemiah. Big up to everyone in the comments.
Nehemiah said, I had Bolly wants Luis Campos. Absolutely, beginning Chelsea wanted him. But I think that the link with PSG was a little bit too tight. But now I've heard some few rumors out there that Bolly wanted him because Bolly is more data-driven guy. He likes data. And if you watch the MLS, there's been a lot of history with people using data to help teams win Super Bowl and stuff like that. It works very well in MLS. Not MLS, the NFL. So I don't know. Todd Bowley. He likes working with a lot of data, so that's what they're trying to bring in. Luis Campos. Luis Campos is a sporting director who has created his own software in managing players based on data, and he's very expensive. He's a very expensive guy to bring to a football club because his data and the software that they have created are always spot on.
It's not happening, bro. Trust me. These directors are going to be. Listen, I'd just like to ask everybody in the comments, including me and Mia in there, yeah, because it's interesting what he's just put down there, right? I think if we don't get top 4 Maresca and sporting directors will leave. I ask you a question there to everyone in the comment section, right? If Chelsea do get top 4, so we win the Europa Conference Cup as well, okay?
Yes,
do you guys trust Maresca, who's never managed in the Champions League, to be our manager next season in this competition? Because I can tell you right now, I don't. We're going to be out very quickly with this guy. And again, it depends on what and who we buy in the summer. I get that. It comes down to the players that we bring in. Okay. But even if we were to bring them players in, do you guys trust Maresca enough to say, yes, he's the guy, he's going to be the manager to lead this team into the Champions League and gets to where we want to get? Or do you guys fear that we could get knocked out straight away? Because that would be my fear. Unless he does something dramatically and goes and wins the World Conference, unless if he goes and wins the World Club tournament in the summer, that for me would be a miracle in itself if he was to go and do that. But look at the players in that competition. Look at the teams in that competition.
Yeah. It's going to be difficult to win it. He doesn't have the materials to win it. He doesn't have a formidable team.
But you see, this is where I'm different. You see, this is where I feel, Nee. If it was a manager like a Klopp, if it was a manager like a Don Carlo, he'll go in that tournament with them players and get the best out of them, and they could probably cause an upset and go and win it. Because he'll know how to manage those kind of players. They'll know how to manage that. Whereas this guy doesn't know how to do that. This is where my downside is with him. And this is why I've lost all confidence in him. And I don't think, he is the guy to take us forward next season. But he's there for 5 years. It's more than likely he's going to stay. So we'll have to obviously be used to that. But I think he's going to do another cock up next season, and we're going to find ourselves again finding ourselves going down the table again next season. That's just my honest take on it. It really is. But I like to see everyone else's views and opinions on it.
Yeah, I think I'm on the same line with you, DJ. I don't think that he is the guy to take the team forward from what I've seen so far, but he is trying. He is trying. It's not that easy. First season, let's see where we got about 9 games to go. Then we can completely judge him and say, yeah,
Yeah.
we gave Mauricio Pochettino time to excel. And I think about 6 games to end the season, that's when he picked up. And Enzo Maresca picked up from where he ended and also was very good for 7 games. And after that, he went downhill again. So it's all about the momentum, how you can keep the team healthy for a whole entire season. And so just like Prince also said, Prince said we are always building every season. When are we going to start building? When are we going to start building and then start challenging? Because if you're not careful,
problem, isn't it?
If you're not careful, we're gonna have the same scenario, the same talking point that we started with this season. That Enzo Maresca, he's not there to challenge this season. So next season, okay, 7 players are gone. Now we got another few players coming in. So it means that let's give him that little way to see if he can challenge or see if he can make top 4. Because this season we're not expecting Enzo Maresca to win in the Premier League, win nothing. He said he's been told to make top 4. This is Chelsea Football Club. Who tells you to make top 4? Whoever comes in is winning. You have to win a trophy. Don Carlo Ancelotti was being sacked in Everton Tunnel. Even before making it to Stamford Bridge, he was being sacked for even placing second. That was a disgrace. Yeah. And, it's so bad that happened under Roman Abramovich. He did that. I feel very bad that Abramovich, you know better. That Don Carlo Ancelotti is not a man that you can do those things with.
No, that's
every manager respect Don Carlo Ancelotti.
No, that's where I will only say where Roman, it wasn't Roman. It was actually that idiot, wasn't it, Bruce Buck, that went and fired him in the tunnel. The lawyer that we had at the football club at the time that went and fired him, and which I thought was a bang out of order thing to do. And the thing of all is, he's still got love for the club. Despite all that, he's still got love for the club. I've heard him in interviews speak about his time at Chelsea. He loved every bit of it. He could possibly come back if we ever ask. I think he would come back. But whether he'll come back under this ownership at the way they're running things is another thing. This is why I said, as much as him being available in the summer, and I'd love him to come our next Chelsea manager, I know it's not going to happen because I just don't trust this ownership to go and make such a decision. So for me, in that kind of way, it's probably very unlikely. You're more likely to get maybe a Xavi, maybe a Conceição, and I said maybe a Marco and a Kovac. I mentioned him already. Kovac, who probably will come to Chelsea. But other than that, I can't really see Don Carlo coming and managing under with this ownership. I'll be honest with you, bro. I can't, because I don't think they'll give him what he wants in terms of the players. Yes, he's got a good relationship with players. He builds that rapport with them, but he also needs his players all around him. We've seen that at Real Madrid. We saw that at AC Milan. We've seen that at Chelsea. To some degree, Everton, even though Everton couldn't get to the top, but he still got them to where he could get them. So we see what kind of a manager he's a world-class manager, and the way he was treated badly by Chelsea, by the old ownership, was disgraceful. I admit that.
I agree. Thank you, guys. Guys, don't forget to please like comment, and subscribe to the channel. Nemia said that we got top 4 if we do as a miracle. Our goals is only Jackson and Palmer. And here he went on and said that fans should protest against the ownership, still Bluco out until the end of the season. Enough is enough with Stanley and Stewart. What I'll say is, look, majority of what is going on, it's not them. If they recommend a player and the owner said, okay, go and buy him, and always give the money to go and buy the player, we have to understand this is a trend. One thing, Nehemiah, I want you guys to understand, the trend is everyone is buying young players. No one is spending money on a 27-year-old player, 28-year-old players anymore. What they're doing is they're bringing young player. But what we are asking for Chelsea Football Club is we want a few experienced players to blend in with these young players. When we talk about experienced players, we're talking about 25, 26. At least 3 of these players can help these young chaps that are 22 years old, 24 years old up. Now, you have to remember, we have experienced players in the club now. 3 seasons or 4 seasons now for Enzo Fernandez. 3 seasons, 4 seasons for Moses Caicedo. although they are young, they still have a lot of experience in the Premier League. Let's not forget that. Tosi Adebayo also have a lot of experience. He was with Manchester City. I remember during his youth days with Jadon Sancho, with Cole Palmer. I think he was ahead of Cole Palmer. He's 26 years old. Tosi is 26 years old. Experience. So we don't have to. Reece James also almost about 5 seasons now with Chelsea.
Yeah, Tosin's called Uncle, bro. He's called Uncle in the changing room by everyone, yeah?
Right. So we got a lot of experience.
He's called Uncle, bro. Yeah.
They call him Uncle.
They call him Uncle, bro. They call him
James.
Uncle. Yeah, just like they used to do with Rudiger.
Yeah.
They look at him as that, they call him Uncle. But yeah, I mean, look, again, whatever you just said, again, you know, for me, as I said it already, you know, I'm, you know, the other worry me, the other aspect of this whole thing is, if we don't get Champions League football, people seem to think that because players are on death row contracts, they won't go anywhere. Let me tell you this right now. If Chelsea don't get Champions League football, I am sure there is a thing in Cole Palmer's contract stating he will go. And these owners will sell him for profit, bruv. If someone comes in for 120 million, they'll get that already on the books and they'll get him out. And this is what people have got to understand and be aware of. They might not get rid of all of them, but they're going to look at the assets that can bring them in. Don't forget, Cole Palmer's an asset. He's an asset, bro. He's an asset. All these players are assets.
Yeah.
Okay. And if one of them, if we don't reach Champions League football, and he comes out and says, I want to leave, right? And let me go to a club that will, and they offer to put the money down and also pay more wages than what we're offering him at the moment, he'll go. These owners will sell him. There's no doubt in my mind they'll sell him, because they've got Estavo Willian coming in, haven't we? We've got Kendrick Pius coming in. So there's Cole Palmer's replacements.
Going on loan.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, well, Estavo Willian, bro. Estavo Willian, bro. Right? Yeah, he's going to be Cole again. Then again, pressure on this poor kid who's going to come all the way from Brazil. We're going to put pressure on him to perform straight away. Ain't going to happen. We all know that's not going to happen. He ain't going to come and perform straight away. But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. You know, there's a lot of things that you know that I feel with it, and this is why I keep saying it. Now, I'm not gonna, and why I keep saying about this ownership, bro. Yeah, why I feel what they're doing with the football club is not great, and it will continue on. If we end up not getting Champions League, say, okay, and Cole Palmer says, you know, I had enough of this. I carried this team all of last season. Okay, this season I've tried to carry it again. I got injured over it all. I've got to think about. He's got to think about his career. He wants to win. I'm sure he wants to win trophies. Yeah. And he's not going to. He won't do that at Chelsea. And the other question you've got to ask as well, Lee, all these young players we are signing, right? Is Chelsea Football Club the right environment for them at the moment? I don't think it is. I really don't think it is, because they haven't got the experienced players around them, and basically they're going to get rid of them. That's what they always do. Whoa. So you know, everyone says about these younger players coming to Chelsea is a great environment. I don't think it is. And you know, and for me, look, at this moment in time, okay, until they change this model and they start mixing youth with experience, nothing's going to change, bro. Nothing's going to change. We're going to find ourselves buying all these young kids, bringing them in on death row contracts, and flipping them like burgers in Burger King, bro. Flipping them exactly like that in Burger King and getting rid of them for huge profit, bro.
McDonald's,
McDonald's, bro. Any restaurant you want to name out there, that does that. That's how we're treating these guys. Because I keep saying, all they are is assets, bro. They're assets. That's all they are.
All right. If Nehemiah said, if we don't Champions League, Enzo want to go to Madrid. Let's think positive, guys. Enzo's not going anywhere, Nehemiah.
He won't go. I think if anyone will go, I fear Cole Palmer will go more than him.
All right. I'll give it about 60 seconds more to DJ, and I'll come in and we're gonna wrap up again. And then tomorrow, hopefully, we'll be back with some few more new, exciting content. And also, I want to make it out there. I'm not sure if a lot of you guys know. That's what we do here. We report things that are out there in the news. DJ, I'm not so sure if you're aware that I put this up there earlier on. Hopefully, I can find it. Let me get it real quick. What did you do? Where did he put this thing? Right. Come on, I'm trying to find it. I put the news out there earlier today. Hopefully I can find it. I don't know where I put it. Maybe here. I don't know why this screen is.
What I will say, one thing about the only reason why I would opt for Maresca to stay, bro, is because I don't want to interrupt of us sacking managers as we do, because you need to have a manager that's there for a period of time, especially when, but you also got to look at the bigger picture and ask yourself, you know, we started this project with him, but is this project really working with him? You know, he's now been there for his first season, right? Can we honestly and truly say, yeah, the project's better? And people are saying, oh, yeah, we're fourth in the league. I keep saying it already. Yeah, we had a great start to the season. We're only fourth in the league because all the other clubs have been crap. If all those other teams were performing to the thing, Chelsea will still be bottom half of the table, bro. Guarantee, because the way we've been playing of late, the way we've been playing. Do you know what I mean? Especially the second half of the season, not the first half, the second half of the season.
Weird. Okay, this is what I want to share with you guys today. We're going to wrap up with this news today. Today, news broke from Cristiano Ronaldo, and the news was like Cristiano Ronaldo has entered into a new contract that established him as both a co-owner and the highest paid player globally within the football fraternity. So, reports are also saying that Cristiano Ronaldo contract dollar deal is annually he will receive. Annually, he will be receiving $188 million a month. He will receive $15 million a month, and weekly he will receive $4 million a week, and daily he will be receiving $566,000 a day. A day.
Damn, man, that's when you put that into figures, bro, and you say those figures he'll be earning. I mean, this guy should retire. He should retire now. Retire. Enjoy your football. Enjoy retirement life. You're earning that kind of money. Retire. Go and enjoy with your family. Go and start your own football club.
These guys making $566,000 a day, making $4 million a week, $50 million a month.
What I'm trying to say, but he's made. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why does he need football, bro? He might as well stay there for whatever he needs to, and then retire afterwards because he can go and buy his own club.
He's a co-owner of Al Nassr. He's a co-owner. It makes him
forget buying your own club. Well, he's a co-owner then. Okay, if you're a co-owner of that, then even better for him. He might as well just go and buy that whole. Imagine him buying that. Oh my days, bro. Good on him. Good on him. Good on him. Good on him. Good on him.
Big up to you, Rich Moneymaker over there. It says big up to the legends according to my sources.
Big up, Rich Moneymakers. Big up, bro.
Have told that they must now get rid of goalkeeper Robert Sanchez. And yes, and Newcastle has put fear on the sporting directors, according to Rich Moneymaker. Big up to you, Rich Moneymaker. Nehemiah said we won't get top four. Newcastle. Is it Newcastle ABD? What's that one? Manchester City will take top 4 and top 5. No, it's not looking likely. City are shaky. City, you cannot tell City can win a game in any game they play from now to the end of the season. City are shaky. They have so many holes in their defense. All they know is pass. If you put down a low block and hit them on the counter, you will win against City. City are shocking football club.
They're shocking, bro.
Yeah.
I was going to say, they're shocking, bro. But let me tell you this right now. They've got effective players, mate.
Well,
we all know when they're effective what they can do. Let's put it that way, bro.
They're not defending well.
No. Defense at the moment is not that great.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a bit disappointed for some few key players, and the players are Doku. Those that came in earlier before the January transfer. Mamouche is a good quality player. He will have effect. And the one that they have in the midfield and was Kushani, the Kazakhstan defender. I wouldn't have anything to talk about them. But those that came in earlier a season ago, which is Doku. Doku is just a one-dimensional player. It's always very predictable. You know what Doku is going to do. He's going to fake. He's going to do that. So just relax, Doku. Is that the way to go? Doku is
going to fake.
Oh, he's going to play his ball here, and then he goes that way. Useless player. And also Jack Grealish, useless player. 100 million.
Interestingly, bro, what do you make of Erling Haaland's comments today? Did you see them tweeted out? If Manchester City don't win Champions League, he's going to leave. He want to opt to go to Real. He want to try and get a move to Real Madrid.
He's the biggest fool I've ever seen. What was he thinking when he was signing 9 years contract?
But then I'm thinking, you want to go to Real Madrid? You're saying, bro, how are you going to get past Mbappe?
And
you ain't.
Junior?
You ain't.
There's no room. There's no room.
Unless they go and sell them. Unless they go and make. And apparently, I also said today that Liverpool.
Yeah.
That thing going around today. Liverpool have got 250 million they can spend in the January in the summer window. I don't know if you've seen their targets. They're going for the Dutch midfielder, the one from Leipzig. Apparently, he's got a buyout clause in his contract, even though he extended it recently. What a player he is, by the way. Central attacking midfielder. I can't get his name at the moment. Maybe people in the comments might be able to tell me. You might be able to help me, Nee. He plays for Sport. He plays for Leipzig.
Okay,
I think. And then they're also looking at. Apparently, they're looking at Manchester City's old striker from Atletico Madrid. Another one as an option. Isak's been mentioned as well today.
They're looking at Alvarez. They're looking at Alvarez.
Alvarez, yeah. They're also obviously Isak's been mentioned, but I don't see Isak leaving. To be honest with you, I think he'll stay for another season.
They've already qualified for Europe.
I think he'll stay for another season. I think at least give Eddie Howe one more season. Who else did I see links? Who else there was there? 3 players were mentioned. It was that guy from the Dutch midfielder. Who's the other one been mentioned?
Which midfielder did you say they're going for?
The Dutch guy. He signed. I can't get what a player. Is it Leipzig he's playing for? Is it Dortmund? One of the two. Dutch midfielder.
Okay, I'll check Leipzig and I'll check Dortmund.
I don't know people put in the comments.
I'll check. No, I'll get it. If someone put it up, Rich Moneymaker or
hold on.
See, Nehemiah said which sources Rich Moneymaker. All right. Tell DJ we are bringing back the goalkeeper Patrick.
I heard that.
Petrovic. Find that midfielder to help Moses Caicedo and Santos will recover Remy Lavia. I will recover.
Yeah, I heard about that.
You're going for Isak Liverpool. Okay.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I'm getting him up now. Hold on. That's it. Xavi Simons.
Oh yeah, Xavi Simons. Yeah.
What a player, bro. What a baller. I think
he's a good player, but
I think he's a baller, mate. I think
he reminds me of what you already have. What's his name? The guy with the bushy hair, the striker with that bushy hair.
No, our player.
No. Man United player.
Oh, Xerxes.
Zegzi. It reminds me of Zegzi. But he's a good player.
He's a good player, bro. He's a good player. Very good player. I think he'll do well.
In the Premier League, yeah.
I think he suits the Premiership, mate. I really do. I think he suits the Prem.
Yeah, Xavi Simons. He plays number 10 for IB Leipzig.
Yeah. And apparently, even though he signed an extension to his contract, apparently he does have a buyout clause in there if the club was to come and meet that.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
And it's a club that he wants to join as well. So anyone comes, and apparently it's anyone that comes from the Premiership. He'll be interested. I think Liverpool are showing. What's that one? I only fear that they will sign Gonzalo Ramos. Joe Mendes is in obsession with us. Who's he talking? Who will sell Gonzalo Ramos?
He says, I only fear that we will sign Gonzalo Ramos and Joe Mendes, and Joe Mendes has an obsession with us. That is from Nehemiah.
Gonzalo Ramos is a great striker. He's just been wasted. He's just wasted at PSG. He's wasted at PSG, man.
No, he had injury. He started with injury.
He had an injury, but he's a good striker. On his day, we all know what a striker he is. But for me, my number one target is my two number one targets still stay the same: Victor Gyökeres and Victor Osimhen are my two choices still.
Okay. Okay. That's from Nehemiah. Thank you very much, Nehemiah. Rich Moneymaker said one of my sources, Patty, and how How are you? Okay, from Nehemiah for big up to man. Like, yeah, I see that face. I like that picture.
Big up, Maya. Big up, bro.
Maya, I like that picture.
Smash the like button.
I like that picture, Maya. I like that picture. Bless side, man. I like that picture from Maya. It's a big up knee and a whole bunch of numbers over there. I don't know what it's saying on YouTube. But guys, we're streaming live on X. We got 40 all in numbers, 9 on YouTube, and then 32 on X watching us live. Also, don't forget you can watch us on your smart TV. Click on your smart TV, go to the menu, go to YouTube, click on the BlueClouds Media right there. You can see us boldly on your big old 65 or 75-inch TV. I got huge TV, and sometimes when I'm done with the stream, I sit down on my couch, I go to my channel and click on and be watching some of my videos and trying to correct the things that I did not do right and things that I have to polish myself on. We always learn each and every day. You never stop learning. So that is why I keep getting better. Yeah, make sure I get clean studio to enhance my presentation. So thank you very much, Maya. I hope all is well. Absolutely, brother. All is well. I hope we don't sign Leo. Is what? Leo, is it Leo, right? It's Pick Joe. I'm not so sure which of the Joe he's talking about. We need another winger. Maya said Essugo Quenda is a great purchase. It'll be a good purchase. Yes, it is. I don't think we sign Sancho. I don't think you don't think you don't think that we're gonna sign Sancho? That's from name, yeah. All right. I think they will. There's no sense in paying 15 million or more to because the price tag is 25 million. I don't think it makes sense to give Manchester United on a clause by not signing Sancho, although the number of appearances and everything that he has played for us. He hasn't been good, but I don't think it makes sense. Pay 25 million and loan him out several times and you can get your money back. That's the best way you can do it.
The fee that they need to pay Chelsea if they don't want to sign Sancho is actually cheaper than what they're buying him for, bro. That's 18 million.
Yeah, 18 million, DJ.
18.
DJ.
Yeah.
You can have a loan player. You can have a loan player for 5 million. And he's been there for just one season?
Yeah.
Yeah, one season you're paying 18 million. That's too much.
Let's be real though, bro. Do you again nothing against Jadon Sancho, bro. Do you really can you honestly and truly think he's a good he's gonna I don't think I'll be honest with you, Nate, I don't think he's Premiership quality. I don't think he's Prem quality, bro.
He's too slow for the Premier
League.
League.
Don't. I think he's shown. Yeah, he grew up as a Chelsea fan, which I'm happy about. And yeah, I want players that grew up supporting our club to come and play for us because it's obviously your dream club. It's obviously your club that you supported as a kid. Yeah. But then you've also got to go levels. I don't think he's the right levels for Chelsea Football Club. I really don't. You look at the wingers that are out there that are better. I actually think Rafael Leao is a better winger than he is. To be honest with you.
No. He's also wasteful. AC Milan. Leao is also wasteful this season.
But he's better than Sancho, though, bro. Let's be real.
No, he's not. It's not. He's not putting any numbers.
He's better. I think the other wingers that are better. I mean, you can look at other wingers out there. I think we can look at maybe who else is out there?
The only thing we can look is the numbers, Sancho's numbers, and what's his name, Rafael Leao's numbers. I've heard a lot about Rafael Leao this season. He's been just wasteful, just like Ryan Sterling. I mean, Joao Felix over there.
What about the French winger, the one who plays at Paris Saint-Germain?
Dembele?
Get him, not Dembele, the other one.
Are you talking about
Bacola? Is it Bacola?
Bacola, yeah, Bacola. Just was linked with him, but it never happened. I made a video of Bacola, yeah.
Yeah, he won't come. I know you won't, especially if they win the Champions League this year. PSG, I don't think he'll come, but still, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Someone like Victor Boniface, Victor Osimhen, even the Ramos guy from PSG. PSG, I mean, Gonzalo Ramos is a good player. He's been wasted. He had a very shaky start of the season. Nehemiah said, I wonder if we're working for a striker behind the scenes. Yeah, absolutely. There is a striker being worked behind the scenes. My sources have told me there will be a striker coming in the summer. So do not worry. DJ Sav, I'm seeing a strong link for Gyökeres to many to Man United. Wouldn't.
It won't happen.
I'm not sure. No, it's never
Don't
going
worry, bro. It's not going to happen, bro.
He's never going to go to Man United. Man
Okay,
United,
listen. What I'll say, bro. Sorry, need to interrupt. What I'll say to you on that one, Namir, is not to worry about that. The player himself, his agent, including all the tier one journalists, have all come out and said, and including him himself with his own mouth, I will not go and join a club who's not playing Champions League football. Now, despite all his love that he does have for Amarin, as what Amarin did for his career at Sporting Lisbon, there's no way he's going to join Manchester United if they're not got Champions League football.
Yeah.
There's no way that's going to happen. So I wouldn't even stress about that. I mean, Chelsea are more likely to get him over United if we get Champions League football. But I wouldn't worry about him going to United unless they offer him stupid money, okay, which they will not do because of their
United
current
can also
situation.
get in the Champions League. Remember, they're still in the Europa League, but I don't see them winning.
If they win the Europa League, if they win the Europa Cup, I don't know. Can they get into that champion? Yeah, I think they can do. They can do, can't they?
When
if
they
win
win
that,
Europa
then maybe
League, they progress forward to a Champions League.
Yeah,
if
they do.
League, yeah, go ahead.
If they do, then there is that possibility that they might go. But then again, the question will be: will Sir Jim go and spend that kind of money on him? We all know already what he's come out and said about the funds.
The guy with the stadium with mice infestation. Yeah, the guy who owns the stadium with mice infestation is being tagged by UK government that there's been a mice infestation in that stadium. There was mice crawling around the grass one time. It was in the video. All right, man said that Jadon Sancho, he just laughed over here. Tell DJ we are not getting rid of the coaches. A lot of injuries are coming back, and Ikebali. Yeah, Ikebali won Champions League football this season. Cole Palmer isn't going anywhere. Cole Palmer knows that he has to improve, which is absolutely right. More from you guys are coming. Keep it coming. All right, keep it coming. Keep it coming. Desire Dua Bradley Bakoli will link to Chelsea. Yeah, earlier I think it was in the summer. Modric better than Sancho. Noni is as well. Modric will be better. This is the time that we're gonna need more of a Modric to come and change the face of the game from what we're seeing now. DJ Sancho, very, very good player, and just gave him time. He just need time. Trust me. I think he will improve if he has more competition on his side. From Rich Moneymaker. Yes, we are working for a striker. This one more from Maya before we hop off. Manchester United can't win the Champions League. They might push up. They must push us out again, but this time back to the Europa League.
Just one question to Money Richmakers before you go off, Lee. You're saying we're going to get a striker. I want to ask him if he knows if his contacts are saying, is Victor Gyökeres an option?
Comment and subscribe.
I'd like to know if Victor Gyökeres is an option because I think he's what we need at this moment in time. Him or Victor Osimhen are the two for me that need to come into this team. But I get with Osimhen, it won't happen because of the wage that he might want. But Victor Gyökeres, I think, can come in. I think he won't. I don't think he's one for. I think he can come in on 150,000 a week. I don't know what he's earning at Sporting at the moment, but I think he does fit our wage bill. But is he the? We all know. All us Chelsea fans are hoping he comes in. But are these owners going to put their money in their pocket, put their money out and say we're going to go and get him? Is the other question. Or they're going to go with Delap. I saw Delap. Oh yeah, that's the other one. Sorry, Nee. Delap links to Liverpool. By the way,
Delap.
To Liverpool.
I can see it happening. I can see it happening
for sure. That's why if it does go, I hope it does happen because then we can go for the victory.
That's why there's no sense for them to sign Salah and give him the amount that he's asking for. Yeah, because there's not going to be any sell on value on Salah if you give him a new contract.
And I hope he does go to Liverpool because then we can go all out and get Victor Gyökeres to Chelsea. So I hope he does go to Liverpool. It does Dalap.
He will. You know how they do it. They don't buy so expensive. They don't spend so much money on players. So yeah, why not? Guys, we got 12 of you watching live on YouTube. Please don't forget. Don't forget. The one thing that you got to do to support this platform is by liking and subscribing to this channel. If a day we could get 5-10 subscribers a day, that could help this channel get to that 10K that it's asking for by the end of the year. It's one of the things that we're crying for. And we hope that it happens. That's my target. 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Hopefully, we can even do it before the end of the year, depending on how you guys support this platform by sharing it, liking it, and subscribing if you're new to this platform. You get what I'm saying? We put in hard work, a lot of investment, and I know you did not ask us to do it. But to enhance our productivity, enhance our presentation, we have to do it and make sure we get it done well. I know a lot of you don't know much about streaming, but if you've been there before, you know how hard it is and how difficult it is to do this. It's like addiction, but then you love what you're doing. We don't get paid for it. I don't get nothing from YouTube. Don't think I do. No, I'm not one of them. But I love what I do. Every day I'm over here on this stream. Every day I'm over here discussing transfer news. But the only way that you can support is by watching our videos. If you don't like it, just tell me why you don't like it. If you like it, then subscribe and like the video and share it. But if you don't like it and think there's something I can get better in it, it's up to you for you to let me know. My informations are right there. I'm on Discord. You can find me. You can find me on X. Find me on Discord, Facebook, and YouTube. Informations are right there. And my email address, personal email address is right there. info@BlueCloudsMedia.com. That's my personal address. I own the domain and then everything to it. So I don't use Yahoo. I don't use anything. It's info@BlueCloudsMedia.com. You can send me a message there and I'll reply to you. So help us here. Help us get to the numbers so we're looking for. And like Makim said, big up to me, big up to the panel, up to Chels. Absolutely.
Big up, Makim. Big up, bro.
Makim. Rich Moneymaker said yes. The sporting directors want young strikers. Ekbali want experienced striker, but be warned. The sporting directors love a young striker. So let's see that we can get better strikers, someone more experienced in the summer. That's what I've been told, and I hope that happens. Before we leave on, one more for Nehemiah. It wouldn't surprise me if I hear Gyökeres to Chelsea. Here we go on Friday. Ooh, that would be close. On Friday. I mean, no, I'll say we have to wait like 2 more games or 3 more games to go. Then we can hear news of that magnitude. But Friday, there's a lot of games to play. You know, that can distract the harmony of a player's performance.
One question to you, bro.
Yes, sir.
You probably would know this. I'm going to ask you because it's funny you were saying about if Man United win the Europa Cup.
Yeah.
Okay, they're going to the Champions League, right?
Exactly.
Now, how does that affect the top 5? Does that mean they'll be taking a team that finishes in fifth place for them to get to that position?
Nope.
Last season when Chelsea won and they got the Europa spot, a Europa spot, right? We were supposed to play in the Europa League this season, right? But then United went and won the FA Cup, and then they end up taking the Europa Cup, and then we end up going to the Conference Cup. Is that the same scenario with this as well, or is that different completely, or is that actually the 5 positions? Right, no, it doesn't matter. Even if United were to win the Europa, they'll go into the Champions League. But does that not that won't affect 5th place, will it? It will. Getting to the Champions League.
It will affect the 5th place.
It does.
It will affect 5th place because right now, if even Newcastle finish 11th, they've qualified for Europe because of winning the. So whoever finished in that position will not make it to Europe, depending on the number of teams they won from the. Let's say if you have 5th, we have 5th. 6th, 7th. Those 2 teams are supposed to qualify for Europe, and we have Brighton, Aston Villa, and maybe Southampton. They've qualified for Europe already.
Okay,
but then you have Newcastle who finished 11th.
Yep, so they've got in there already.
Right? Yeah, so they've got in there already. So whoever at the bottom, Southampton will not make it, although they've qualified for Europe. They will not make it.
So if we, for example, say we win the conference, right? And Manchester United win the Europa. Chelsea automatically, they qualify for the Europa because they won the conference, right?
Exactly.
Or they'll choose it, which means United then, does that mean then, if that is the case, that we lose out on the Champions League because 5th place then becomes nothing then, because whoever ends up getting into 5th spot, and if United win the Europa and Chelsea win the conference, United are going to take that 5th position, that is what the Champions League is, and take that spot in the Champions League. Or that's why I'm getting a bit confused with it.
Well, the Champions League spot would now be 5 teams
Yeah,
5
for
teams
top
make it-
five.
for
Five,
top
for
top
five, yeah. So five. So we're looking at the 5 positions, right, in the league. So anyone that finishes in the top 5 gets Champions League football, right? We all know that.
Yeah.
But then are we forgetting if United win the Europa Cup or Tottenham win the Europa Cup, say, God forbid, I don't think that's ever going to happen. But anyway, if United, well, I expect I actually have more confidence in United winning that tournament than Tottenham. That's how crap Tottenham are. But if United were to win that, right, that means they qualify for the Champions League, yeah. So that means if you think about it from that way, so you got Liverpool already in there. Say Nottingham Forest is the second team, Manchester City is the third team, and say, I don't know, I'm just going to put Chelsea finishes 4th, okay, and we get that 4th position. So what happens to the 5th position then? Who gets that position of the Europe Champions? Or does that just go straight to United because they won the Europa Cup?
Yeah, it goes straight to United.
That's it. So realistically, okay, I got you now.
It's very frustrating. It's very, very frustrating. You can try so hard in the league, and somebody else will go and win some glass cup from somewhere or a Europa League from somewhere, and then he'll be ahead of you. There was a sense of the league, trying hard in the league. You get what I'm saying? What's the sense in it?
Yeah. So Chelsea will be so what will happen is United win the Europa, okay, get the last Champions League spot. Chelsea will have no choice but to play in the Europa Cup if they win the Conference Cup.
Exactly.
It's horse crap in it, bruv. That scenario happens, isn't it?
Yeah, guys. So we have explained ourselves very well, trying to let you guys understand what is really happening if Chelsea wins the 5th place. So we'll try to wrap up here. We'll draw the curtains with the situation. The guys, like I said, if you're just joining us here, 14 of you live, watching us live. And I said, you can find us on your YouTube Smart TV. If you have TV, and it's a smart one, you can find BlueClouds Media on there. Click on it wildly. If you have a 75-inch TV, you don't see my big old black face on your screen like that. Boom, these icons right there. Then DJ is also there. You're gonna see us there. Maya said Ni has Quenda deal collapsed. I haven't heard anything yet.
No, it hasn't.
No, Ni has
That's
Quenda
a done deal.
No, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. Quenda will join Chelsea next season, not this season. 2020 is it 2026, right? Yeah, he'll be at Sporting Lisbon for one more season, and after that, he will join Chelsea. That's Quenda.
Apparently, what I've heard as well, the rich money makers can say this. So I don't know. I know we're looking at 2 more. We're looking at 2 more Sporting Lisbon players. This is why I think. This is why I hope Gyökeres is one of them. And I think the other one we're looking at is Dimonde, the centre back.
Dimonde, the centre back. Yeah.
How many? 2 I think we're looking at.
Players we're gonna collect.
Well, apparently, this is the thing, isn't it, mate? This is what we're starting. This is what we're trying to do. I think we're trying to buy some stake in Sporting Lisbon. These ownerships are. It's not surprising. I think they tried to do it last season, and they failed in it. This season now.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, bro. You want to say something?
Oh, go ahead.
No, go on, Lee. You were going to say something, bro. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say I have a giant Premier League trophy. Brand new one, giant one, not the standard one.
Oh, do you? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Where is it?
Made for the new studio when we're ready.
Ah, brilliant, bro. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, I'll exhibit. I have the World Cup. The World Cup is too big. It's not the standard one. It's huge. It's about maybe 3 feet tall to the ground.
Do you know what, bro? To give you some ideas, in your studio, I don't want to say too much about your studio, but I thought some ideas for your studio. I'm not whether you've already thought about it or not. I don't know.
We can talk about it later. I don't want to.
No worries, bro. I got some good ideas, bro.
But all right, anyway, we'll talk about that on the phone on WhatsApp later, DJ. All right, for us, please speak to me. Okay. All right, guys, speak to each other over there. Maresca out, sporting directors out, Ni out, DJ out, and Sancho out. Makim, you stay.
Big up, Makim. Makim out. Enzo Fernandez, Makim.
Enzo Fernandez, Makim. I love Enzo Fernandez. Makim, I did a video on Enzo Fernandez arriving at Argentina. Yeah, go watch it. Go to my YouTube show. Like it for me. Like the video and watch it for me. You see Enzo Fernandez arriving.
Yeah, give a big, massive like or thumbs up for Enzo Fernandez and Makim. Yeah, Makim.
Namia said we
know how much you love him.
need at least hope Leon kick Man United out of the Europa League, and it will happen. It will happen. Leon are very good. They have a good side. Maya said if any English team wins the Europa League, they get an automatic spot. So the fifth spot is up for a grab. Chelsea won't have a choice, even if we win the Conference League. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a big problem there. But so we have to try at least make fourth place. You have to try and make fourth place. Yeah.
We have to, bro. We have to. I said that's what I said that at the start of the season. This team is good enough to finish top 4, and if we do get all our injury players back, I don't see why we still can't go and get that top 4 position.
Yeah.
A well-informed DJ. What's he saying? Is it regarding the Sporting Lisbon players? Yeah. I had a feeling I was right on that. Yeah, I got a bit of a thing on that one. Someone did actually mention that to me. To be honest with you, you know, one of my connections in Portugal told me about that one. But anyway, let's see if it happens.
The owners want a team in Portugal. Oh,
yeah.
Owners want a team in Portugal. That's what they're trying to do. That would be nice.
Yeah, build the next Portugal, bruv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, please, we've done the best. You guys have been wonderful. You guys have been outstanding from beginning of the stream, and it's been 2 hours for the 5 minutes of live streaming. The YouTube fan base, the X fan base, you guys have been wonderful. I cannot go through the whole roster, but a few that comes off on top of my head. Maya, one of you, Makeem, man himself, Makeem, Mia, and I want to love you forever. Let me go through the list. We have Felix also who came in, Felix Jacob who came in, then D Prince also, Team CFC. Big up to everyone that joined the show today, and my brother himself, Stephen G, my co-host. I wouldn't say special guest. DJ is also co-host of the show. He's a panelist, not a co-host, a panelist of the show as usual. So I thank him for all that he does for this channel. And Rich Moneymaker all the time coming on to show the show, also to help the show with more information, from his sources. I want to thank you guys. So keep the fire burning. Believe in your team. I know things are not as the way going the way you expected, but one thing I always tell you, in my culture, we always say you never point your fingers at your family house. You know what that means? Everyone can reject you, but you have to remember your family will not reject you. All friends come and go, but your family stays forever. That is why we never point fingers. When you say point fingers, it means that saying bad things about your family. We don't do that. That's the football club that you support, Chelsea FC. That's a team that made you happy. 2012, clinching the first ever Champions League trophy. And they went on 2001, clinch another one. That's the joy that this football club brought to you. So no matter how things are, remember, no condition is permanent. It won't be permanent. It's for just a period of time. I have a lot of experience with that. No condition is permanent. I have a lot of experience with that. I don't want to go beyond. If I keep going, I will say so many things I'm not supposed to say. So have that within your pocket when you walk around. Always keep it in your pocket. No condition is permanent. No matter how the situation, it will get better one day for you. Keep faith. Keep faith.
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%, man. You said that. I think that's one way of ending the nice stream, bro. I mean, that's what you just said is 100% spot on. And listen, as I always say to everyone in the comments, I know he's going to do his bye-byes now. I'm just going to say everyone in the comments, as always, great, obviously interacting with you guys again in the comments. Continue to smash like and subscribe to the channel. Always hit the ding dong when you know that when you know Nee's going online, that bell button, you know where it is, notifications on. Come on here and carry this, make this channel grow bigger, whether it's on X, you jump on X, whether you come on here, if you're watching from X, just continue on with it. So yeah, just let the channel continue growing as it is. And
trust in me, guys. Trust in me.
I can't wait. I cannot. Yeah, trust in me for one, and I can't wait to see the new studio. It's going to look dapper. I'm sure it's going to look bad. So I can't wait to see that when it's done.
Yeah. Trust in me, trust in DJ, and then trust in the way you guys support us is what motivates me to bring more. It's not easy trying to get the people on. So those that come on and also share the ideas because they know their football, we have to, we have to show our support to them also. by just saying thank you, and that's what I do all the time. But thank you. Makim said, but where was Captain America during the segregation? Captain America was not existing at that time. All right. Big up to you too, Nehemiah, and then big up to you too, Maya. Peace and love, peace, love, up to chills. Absolutely, Makim. Thank you very much, my brother. Nehemiah said, well, are you on Twitter? I said, Nehemiah, well, are you on Twitter? Is it okay? He's talking to he goes by the name
I think I've got him on Twitter. I think I've got him as well.
Yeah, I forgot the name. It goes by. Let me share that name with you if I can remember.
Yeah.
It doesn't go by Rich Moneymaker. It goes by God help me.
No, I tell you, are you talking about? You want Rich Moneymakers? Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Where does he go by?
Yeah, he go by a different name on X.
He's got another name on here. Hold on. I've been messaging. He's been. What's this news about Joao Phoenix? Hold on. I'll come back to that in a minute.
Yeah, it goes by the name Leighton CFC. Leighton CFC. Leighton.
That's
CFC.
the one. That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
So yeah, you can let me see if I can copy it. I'll copy it right now. So I'll click on the name and then put it in the link. So if you can figure out the spelling, it's right there in the group in the comment. It goes by the name Leighton CFC. That's what it goes by on Twitter. So follow him, and you guys can talk back and front, ask a few questions, and maybe if got answer for you, he will share with you. So guys, keep the fire burning. BlueClouds Media and DJ South, we're out of here. Live this Rondos, guys. DJ.
Hang on to Hope Ice. Up the Chelsea. Smash the like. Blue Co out still.
Blue Co out.
You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the floor, feel the winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the floor, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You're a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the game. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the face of doubt, you